This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome back to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I are playing the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is Omega Kappa Die. It was written by Colin Richards, who is also our keeper of arcane lore, and it's available from Drive-Thru RPG. This is episode 2. Our recap will be given by me as my characters Atwood Greaves and the Monster. So, without any further delay, let's continue our journey into the darkness. At the behest of dear Professor Ashcroft, the boys and I had gathered at the estate of Ephraim Zephyrius to stop him and his cult from their dastardly and dangerous debauchery. I had been working with Ashcroft checking the star charts, and we had calculated that this was the night. Mickey O'Clery had guessed what they might be up to. He was there with us, as was Caleb Barnes, Peter Barker, and Everett Lockhart. As we broke our way into the main house, we were afraid we had come too late. The dead bodies of cultists lay about like meat in an abattoir. As we searched, we found many astronomical references carved into the woodwork, which suggested that the mad professor was attempting to open some sort of gateway, allowing a dark and evil force into the world. Professor Ashcroft had been seriously injured, and we were torn between helping him out and finding the wanton wizard. We found notes that led us to believe that he was already close to completing the ritual, which had consisted of various debaucheries of eating, drinking, and sexual overindulgence. We ultimately found a secret entrance to his hellish ritual chamber behind a secret library door activated by the grandfather clock in the hall. Far below ground, we found them bowing and worshipping as Zephyrius attempted to insert the demonic keys into the central plinth. But we stopped him. Perry even managed to cut off his hand. But something went wrong. The void ripped open, and everything started to slide into it. I don't remember much, except that the cultists were raising their shotguns and firing. You know, it's a strange thing to see your own entrails fall out through a hole in your front and drag you into the void. Oh well, we gave it the good old Miskatonic spirit. I had just left the locker room when Keggs comes up to me and says, "We found a place and it's cool." After Barclay House caught fire, I figured out the fraternity, Omega Kappa Pi, was done for. But our brother house lives on, just in another spot. Megatron said that it had been this old rich guy's house, but had been abandoned a long time ago, like 70 years. It was a massive shithole, but it was our shithole. Dolly and Zorro showed up. For a minute, I think I saw Dolly smile. He likes spooky old rundown gothy places, even though he won't admit it. Zorro, on the other hand, can't sleep in a bed unless it has silk sheets, and I thought he was going to shit bricks. I started cleaning. We went out and found some old furniture. And then we started preparing for a party promoted by E.T. In the middle of it all, a big old livestock truck pulled up, and it gave us a huge male goat. No one knows where it came from. Zorro says he didn't order it. But for me, it was love at first sight. I love animals. And this was the perfect symbol for our masculine fraternity. The balls on this thing were huge. He was so strong, just like a monster. I had to wrestle him into the yard and tie him up. His name tag had a shitty name I couldn't pronounce, so I renamed him Chaos. Dolly was looking around, and apparently the previous owner liked growing drug-related plants. Some of the boys like that shit, but not me. Not gonna pollute this perfect body with drugs. Just then, the fucking dean showed up with his creepy little minion, Ronald. Zorro bluffed him and used his family name to plug up that asshole, and Chaos took care of Ronnie with a crash. Good goat. I have a new best friend, the Crashing Chaos. When I look into his weird, rectangular goat eyes, I feel confident everything is going to work out just fine.
I love it. We cut to the interior of Omega House. We're in an upstairs room. Monsta has just literally finished telling that story to E.T., who goes, "Bro, hell of a story. That's amazing. Well, guys, it's here. The night of the party. Things are going to go off the chain real quick. And you all did a great job setting this place up. It looks amazing. And check out those spooky costumes you've all got on. Monster, what are you dressed up as? What's your spooky outfit?"
I'm Batman.
Sick. How about Kegs?
Cakes try to dress fancy, but it is a little bit disheveled already.
Okay. All right. A little pregame. I like it. Love it. Megatron?
Of course, I'm dressed up as Megatron.
Dude, that's fucking sick. Is that cardboard?
Yeah, I had some plates from the beer cans to give it the metallic
Hell
symbol.
yeah. Hell yeah. Dolly?
Dolly, I don't know if you've ever seen The Crow, but like he's dressed up like Eric Draven from The Crow, complete white face with black that's highlighting all over him, long black hair that's down to here. He looks like he belongs in a goth nightclub at this point.
Dude, that's fucking sick. You're Sting from the WWF. Hype. I love it, Dolly. It's so good. And Zorro, how about
Yeah.
you, brother? What are you doing?
So I think Zorro was trying to go for like a D'Artagnan from Three Musketeers vibe with his like fancy rapier and everything, like trying to impress some of the like literature and like theater girls. But of course, everyone's just like, "Oh my God, you dressed up as Zorro," and he's just like, "I whatever."
Pretty cool. I'm so happy you dressed up as that guy from Interview with the Vampire. You look awesome, dude. It's great. Well, gang.
Now I'm Lestat.
No, the other one, the Antonio Banderas one.
Oh right.
Yeah. In Paris. Oh, yeah, sick movie, bro. Look, guys, I can already feel it in the air. I looked out. There's this blood red moon out there. The stars are all crazy and shit. Tonight is going to be a night to remember, my guys. So I got a special treat for you for all your hard work setting this place up. Let's get a little pregame on. Let's all have a glass. He goes off to a side, pours a whole bunch of glasses, starts handing them out. Gentlemen, a toast to youth, to Omega Kappa Pi, and to a party that it's going to live on in legends. Omega Kappa Pi, my friends.
Omega Kappa Pi.
Helps his
Omega
drink.
Kappa Pi.
Hey,
Everybody has a drink. You taste a liquor that you've never had before. You can't tell if it's a whiskey or a vodka or a gin. It's smooth, but it burns in the right way. It has a taste that's unlike anything you've experienced. Maybe wildflowers, a little bit of honey, tobacco, wine. You can't imagine what it is. And for a moment, you phase out, your eyes like bloodshot, and you see a swirling, vast cosmos in front of you for just like a moment. It feels like you're floating. It's that feeling of that, what is it, hypnic jerk or whatever, when you're falling asleep and you think you're falling, you go, ugh. It's like that. And all of a sudden you're back in the room and E.T. goes, "Holy fucking shit, that was good." All right.
Dude, what was that?
Yeah, what is that, like Fireball and
do
wine
you-
brandy? Like what is that?
No, dude, I thought it would be a special occasion. When I was looking at the house, I found this secret compartment in the basement. It had these fucking jugs in it. And he holds up this jug that looks like a Grecan urn with a bunch of people having an orgy around it. He's like, it was in a secret compartment. The rest were smashed, but this one was still intact. And I thought, man, you guys did all the hard work. Like, figured maybe we'd give it a shot. And holy shit, that did not disappoint, my friends.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
dude,
Yeah,
the guy
that's
who
good.
the guy who was here before, the guy from 70 years ago, has a whole drug garden out in the outside. So
Fuck
this is one of his
yes.
concoctions, maybe.
Man, they
We're
were into
all
some
gonna be
freaky stuff.
seeing rainbows, I think.
Ooh, baby,
I
I'm looking
hope.
Yo,
forward
wait,
to
you think
that.
it's spiked? You think it's spiked booze?
I hope so. I figured I found ancient alcohol hidden in an alcove in an abandoned derelict house, and I thought, fuck yes, we're going to drink this. And we did, and it did
Yeah.
not disappoint.
Yeah, obviously that's where they kept the good stuff.
Hell yeah, man. He didn't want anybody getting his stash, whoever he was. So with that, our first official drink of the night has been taken. If everybody could break out their amazing drunkometers, and I'll tell you what to do. The amazing drunkometer will track your booze consumption and the effects it has upon your physical and mental states through the night. Start with you have a drink, increase your drink score. That's the number that's in the keg to 1, from 0 to 1. Secondly, you'll roll a d4 and add your drink score to the number. So for an example, we'll use Monster as an example. So your drink score is now 1. Roll a d4.
Okay. 2.
2. So
So it's now 3.
So it's a 3. So now you go down to the drunk effects, and you're at level 3, which is
Woo! That's because I'm not used to any kind of drugs.
feeling groovy, I believe. Now, the
I'm
important
feeling
thing to note
groovy.
about the amazing drunkometer is you would check mark off everything between 0 and 3. You have all the effects in between.
Ah,
You will not, you will rarely, if ever, go down. So even on your, if you did take another drink, Monster, and you roll a 1 or something like that, you can never go back down to 2. So it's always, you just take whatever's higher. You keep going up. Some effects will have bonus and penalty dies. On your character sheets, before each skill, there's a little check mark box. It's normally for improving the skill, but this time around, it's to check mark off if you have a bonus. It's just to remind yourself you might have a bonus die to flirting or fast talking or spotting hidden or whatever else.
nice.
Any questions on how that works, guys?
No.
Just to clarify, where our
Yes.
drink score doesn't go up, we just that this is the effect we have.
Yes, yes. You took a drink and your drink score increased to 1.
Right.
And then you roll the d4 and consult the drunk effects.
Right. So I'm just a little buzzed, but I'm still a 1 on my drink score.
That's right. That's right. And the drink score will never reduce, and the drunk effects will rarely, if ever, drop back down. I will put 2 there. We'll see if we can find them all, but there are secret triggers where if you guys hit them, everybody in the party takes a drink, regardless if you're in the scene or in a different area of the house or in time and space. The power of partying and drunkenness transcends space and time. So yes, there may be some hidden triggers you guys will hit, but I will let you know. Additionally, you can drink as much as you want, as often as you want. It's all good. If we're ever in a scene where we're in like initiative order, like it's combat or something, taking a drink is considered an action, but you could do like up to, I'll say like a D6 worth of drinks if you really want to, just for clarification. But great. I don't, so everybody's feeling good. Nobody's up to this charming man yet, or did anybody get up to 5?
I am.
You are this charming man. So can you read what that gives you?
Yes, for everything for this charming man here. So, this charming man, I get a bonus die to charm, flirt, and fast talk.
That's great. That's great. The alcohol has lubed up the vocal cords, and you are ready to rock and roll. ET goes, well, I guess that was the last of this crazy ass space meat or whatever the hell it is. Guys, I'm gonna go get my freak on. have a great party. Check out the line out there, by the way. And sure enough, as you gaze out the window, you see there's a line down the street that they're letting in. All kinds of people. Looks like people from different fraternities, from the college, different sororities. You see like the cheerleaders are here in their full get-ups. You see a bunch of like, you don't know if they're here to be part of the spookiness or if they're just goth kids or whatever. So you see a bunch of those. You see all the different cliques and stuff. Even as you stand there and listen, you hear like the sound of bikes revving, like people on motorcycles are coming up, and it just seems like a massive ton of people. I'd like to know, as the party gets rolling, what would everybody like to do? How would you like to engage with some party time antics? You could do it as a group, or you could split up. This is kind of a free form area.
I'm heading down to the front door and starting to let people in,
Okay, great.
checking everyone out as they're coming in.
Yeah, people are coming in. They're like, "This is it, the Omega Kappa Pi party. We saw the flyers everywhere."
Make
Some
yourself
guy-
at home.
Hell yeah, brother. And some guy just walks up to you and just gives you this huge hug, like this bear hug. And then he lets go and he gets a bottle of Coors Light and literally bites into it and just starts pouring it into his mouth.
I'll
Perfect.
get another
Monsters.
drink.
Monsters work at the door. Are you having a drink, Monster?
Yeah. I'm gonna have
All
a drink
right.
in my hand all the time, so
Okay, perfect. Raise that drink score up to 2. Roll your D4. Let's see what you get.
now I'm at 5,
This charming man. All right.
which I already have high flirt. So
And now you're even flirtier. I love it.
I probably flirt with that dude as well as everybody else that's going in.
He's in one of those like he's like a buff rip dude. He's in one of those like 80s weightlifting tank tops, which are like spaghetti straps, so you can clearly
Yeah,
see
like a
his
crop
nipples.
top. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like,
look
"You're
like the
looking
guy."
good. You're looking huge, bro."
Check
He
out
looks like the
that.
singer from the Lost Boys almost. As he's
Yeah,
walking
exactly. He's got the chains, the saxophone. You're looking
Check out the
huge,
basement.
bro.
Check out the basement.
Basement, fuck yes. And he grabs like just off the table, like there is a mountain of alcohols here of what. So he grabs like 8 beers, like stacked up, like 2x4, and it doesn't even make a dent. And he goes downstairs. Who else has anything they'd like to do here? Megatron, I saw you raise
Yes,
your hand.
I'm doing the final wiring so that the lights will be lighting up to the music like how they do for Christmas lights, stuff like that. So the
Yeah,
outside and the inside is going with the beat of the music. So,
hell yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Give me an electronics or electronic repair, one of those two
Yeah.
rolls, whichever one you have.
All right. Let me see where it is. Ooh, yeah, hard success.
Hard success. Perfect. You're like hooking up the wires and getting it. It's like pulsing to the
Yeah.
music, and people are starting to go like woo, and they're cheering you on as the lights are flashing on and off. You like finally get 2 wires and you lick them like your fingers and like
Yeah.
put them together. And as you do, it's crazy. Like it totally works, but you give yourself a little like zap.
Yeah.
And for a moment here, I assume are you in the basement or where are you in the house?
Probably someplace in the basement.
You're in the basement. You give yourself this little zap, and for a moment, it looks like in one of the corners is like an old guy with like a bushy beard, and he's got black robes on, but he's blue and translucent, and he goes and disappears into nothingness. But that's clearly because you just electrocuted yourself briefly. I mean,
Cool.
amazing. Anybody else? Kegs, Dolly, Zorro, what are you guys up to?
Kegs will be working the queue, as the
Okay.
people are waiting to be admitted by Monster. Kegs is basically making sure that everybody is in good spirits, ready to party, hyping them up,
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
already
Pass.
with a drink. Yeah.
All right, you got drinks. You're just like you got like two bottles of Fireball. You're just walking down the line, like topping people's glasses up and stuff. You notice kegs that out here, um, you probably admitted like way more people than any fire code would ever allow into this house, and they keep coming. And you start to see down at the end of the line, there's like what you could only imagine as like university faculty. Like they're kind of looking around like, huh, this looks, and then they kind of go, huh, excuse me, young man, is this the party? I saw a flyer.
Yeah, come in, come in.
All right, all right. It's been a long week dealing at the registrar's office. Do you know, can, is that Fireball for anybody or is it like spoken
Yeah, yeah,
for?
yeah.
All
Yeah, yeah.
right. So it's this old lady who works at the registrar's office. She's probably like 65. She's got like the puffed up cotton hair and she's in a little like smock coat and she just starts double fisting Fireball straight and she goes, "Ah, it burns so good, young man. It burns so good."
And Kegs is tipsy enough as well, so he already has his dancing moves, and
Okay.
tries a little dance with the lady from the registrar's
All
office.
right. You guys get that jig out on the lawn. You can see that it's a never-ending supply of people that are coming. People are bringing up cars, they're kind of parking them, getting out. You see what looks like kegs, like a bus, like that might be like taking people on a tour. They kind of drive and they stop the bus and people get off. Like they look like tourists. They're in shorts with those socks up to their knees, Hawaiian shirts and cameras. They're taking pictures. They start entering. Dolly and Zorro, how about you guys? What are you up to?
Well, I am in the back and I've kind of set up what looks like this, kind of what this looks like this, like the Price is Right kind of wheel. And if you look at it, there is a section that says weed. There's a section that says take a drink. There's actually for every single drug that there is that I have found in this garden, I have effectively put on this wheel. And I'm ushering everybody back here that wants to start spinning the wheel. And what they spin the wheel, I get everyone to start chanting and get everyone to start taking it. So if they like spin mushrooms, they're chugging mushrooms. If they spin ayahuasca, they're taking ayahuasca. Like
Chugging
it is
mushroom.
just the wheel is going and turning.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, some guy comes up to you and he's like, "Hey man, I heard you. Oh, the wheel. Let me give that a spin." And he grabs it and he spins it. What do you want it to come up for this guy? He looks like Shaggy from Scooby Doo, but way more burnt out, like the next level of shagginess.
Let's see what some of these magic
Oh,
mushrooms are that we found back there, like these neon
oh,
blue looking mushroom things that were growing on the cactus.
whoa, it's so pretty, dude. And he gets like a handful and he just like mashes them up into his mouth. And then he goes, "I can see your colors. I see them." He reaches out to like touch your face.
I
And
can
he goes,
see yours, bro.
"Oh
And I
my
reach out and I
God.
grab his like this right here. And I can see yours too.
Oh my God. There's no words to describe the colors I see. Ah!" And he like kind of falls over and then he does like the worm across the floor, like into the yard and is just gone from your vision. And this continues for a while. Zora, how about you? How are you
Yeah.
engaging in this
So I
party
think
here?
Zorro's probably like inside on the main floor, like maybe hanging out by the bar, maybe even working it a little. Like maybe he'll make
Yeah.
himself like a drink, something fancy, like a dark and stormy or something. And
Ooh,
then,
yeah.
kind of inviting girls over and being like, hey, can I get you something to drink? Like anything you want, like, we got for you, and just like encouraging them, maybe hype up the ballrooms a little bit while they're drinking. And while I'm
Perfect.
drinking with them.
Perfect. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're drinking. Take a drink if you would like to on your sheet. Let me know
Sure,
what you
yeah.
get to
All right.
as people come in. Um,
Ooh, that brings me to okay. Now I'm also this charming man,
Oh, all
so I'm
right.
feeling good. The libations are helping improve my confidence.
Yeah.
A little bit of liquid courage.
I love it. Well, I think that's great. Well, some girl comes up to you and she's like, "Hey, handsome, how are you? Hey, I was wondering, like, do you think maybe I got a famous friend that I kind of wanted to invite, but I didn't want to make a big deal about. Do you mind if I call him up?"
Oh, please do. Like maybe we can sneak up to the ballrooms, like have a little sort of VIP area action going
Yeah,
on,
I
keep it in the
love that.
know, like for people that are cool enough, to
I
meet the special
love it.
star.
I love it. All right. Um, I need she'll get on the phone and she calls up a number and like her like cell phone, like her flip cell phone, calls up this number and then it's like, yeah, here, they'll tell you, and they put you on with somebody. You're not entirely sure who, but they're kind of hemming and hawing, like, I don't know, party, it's a lot of people. Go and give me go and give me an interpersonal skill roll of your choice if you want to
Ooh.
try to convince them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think this would probably be a persuade. Yeah, because I have a good
Okay.
persuade. So I'm gonna be like, like sort of, trying to like work it like, oh, like this is the party to be at. Like if you're trying to get yourself out, like, like this entire generation of college kids in town, like is gonna
Mhm.
be here. Like you will be the talk of the town if you come here. It'll be huge for your public image. Um, uh, fuck, I just got 100.
Oh, now do you have that? But
Or
remember,
wait.
you're
Oh, I do have
charming.
that. I do.
You're a
I
charming
am a
man.
charming man. Okay, that might save me right now. Um. Oh wait, no, it's only to charm, flirt, and fast talk.
Oh, in fact, the person on the other line is like,
No.
who the fuck do you think you are, telling me all this shit? I swear to God, you know what? I am coming to that fucking party. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, yeah.
Click,
Come and fuck me up. All right. My name's
click.
Dolly, and I don't give a shit what you say.
Click.
Oops.
The whole time I'm going, and I can see your colors too, and yours.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. The air tastes like rainbows. Uh, I love it.
And
I
this
love
has
it.
to be trippy considering how my face is also just pale white, like that, and like the
Oh,
black makeup as well.
that is rough. That is rough. Um, great. We'll go back out real quick to Kegs. Kegs, you're in the line. You're letting people through Monster. You're getting them into the house. But Kegs, you're out there hyping people up. There are people getting in the hot tub outside. There, you look over and you see a bunch of people in the hot tub. You're not sure. You don't think they're university people. You think they might be like just people from the town or whatever. There's a guy walks up in a full business suit with a briefcase, drops the briefcase, walks into the hot tub without disrobing, and goes, ah. And he pulls out of his pocket like a candy bar and starts feeding Chaos with it, who walks up to the edge. Um, you hear the sound of motorcycles pulling up. It looks like a whole biker gang's trying to get in. Like it says like the demons on them. There are these like incredibly rough and tumble guys are coming in, and they're old ladies. Um, Give me a spot hidden roll though, Kegs and Monster, we'll say, as you guys are kind of working the crowd outside.
Oh, 13. Yeah. Uh, that's hard.
Hard
And it's a
success.
basic success for me. So
Basic
that's it.
success. Okay, not a problem. A hard and a basic. With your hard success monster, maybe you're checking some people in or whatever, and letting them in, and it's getting full. And you guys see that there is a dude that rolls up here, and he pulls up. He's in like a pizza mobile. It's got like a giant piece of pizza on it, and he gets out and just like he doesn't know what the fuck to do. He opens his trunk and it's filled with pizza boxes, like more than any one man could ever carry, and hot wings and other stuff. And he kind of looks at the party. And he looks at you, Monster. You see him and he goes, he grabs as many as he can to start bringing them into the house. I don't think
I'll
I can carry them all.
I'll I'll actually yell at the crowd. I'll be like, "We need help with the pizzas. Bring in the pizzas." Just get everyone to grab pizza.
The biker gang guys that are waiting there, they're playing like mumbly peg with switchblades out on the yard, and they're like, "You heard them, boys. Let's get the fucking work." And they go over there and they literally pick this little guy up and move him aside and set him down, and they get all the pizzas and wings and everything and bring him in. And the pizza boy, he runs up, or the pizza guy, he goes, thanks, man. I got sent on assignment. I can't believe somebody ordered 1,000 pizzas. We got another car coming, but oh my God, it's like you're going to keep us in business for a year, man. God bless you. God bless you, sir. And he shakes your hand.
I hope it's not really 1,000, but yeah, okay.
It is 1,000 pizzas.
Well, how do you make 1,000 pizzas?
My boss is there right now, man. He's been going nonstop. I'm worried about his heart health, but we keep making him. This is the first 200 here. Like, we're just putting him out, man. We got 1,000 pizzas, all with extra sausage for some reason. I don't know. It's wild, but this looks amazing, man. Like,
what time do you get off?
I tell you what. Fuck that job, man. Can I just stay here? I'll tell you what.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I come around the pizza boy, put my arm around him, take out my flask, that is my equipment, always equipment, force it to his mouth, and I say, "Relax, pizza time is over. Party time is now."
Yeah.
He goes, he drinks it like a lamb with like a bottle. He's like, "Nip, nip, nip," and then he pulls his shirt open and goes, "Woo, party time!" And like wades on into this thickening crowd. If you guys have ever seen that movie Mother, like the ending of it, it's like that. It's just wall to wall. People cannot move. It's going crazy. We'll go down to the basement. Megatron, what are you doing? I'd like to know what Megatron's up to.
Well, Megatron is having a drink at this time point, just, after getting that wiring done, and just making sure that the breaker system is working. Then I'm going to join the party as well.
Perfect. Megatron, you get the wiring. Everybody's dancing to the music. DJ Firecrotch, the illest DJ in the tri-state areas, they're spinning the hottest tunes. It's like crazy stuff. It's weird avant-garde. The crowd seems to love it for some reason. He goes into like Backstreet Boys, melds into like Bach, and then it's weird Aboriginal music with those weird rain sticks they have.
Oh, cool.
Super crazy, but it's all set to this crazy beat, and the crowd is loving it. And you see in the crowd, there's a small guy there. He's in like a little bow tie, and he's got a little comb over. He's a university student. You know, this is Gilbert Storkel. He's the president of the math club and the chess club and a number of other clubs. And he is going ape shit on the dance floor. And he goes, "I shall be the king of dancing this very eve. You there, you look like you're part of this fraternity.
Yep.
I doubt you can defeat me, Gilbert Storkel, in a dance-off."
No problem. And I start doing my classic robot with some extra twists.
Oh, shit. We're going to have ourselves a classic dance-off. A best 2 out of 3 roll. I'm going to let you know that Gilbert Storkel has a 60 in dance.
I have an 80 in dance, and I'm up to charming now with my drinks.
Oh, I don't know if that affects dance, but an 80 in dance is great. So for our first round, let's roll it up and see what you got.
It's unfortunately 6 that helps dance.
All right. For the first round, I got an 09.
Here, easy fix. Take another drink.
You got an
extreme.
You got an 09. Are you serious? Yeah. I got an 09 as well.
So we're like Boom, boom, boom.
Wait,
Everybody,
but is that an extreme on a 60?
Yeah, that's what I need to bring up. I don't
Oh,
have
it
the
is because it's wait. Math. Hold on.
divide
Uh,
by five.
it's
yeah.
it is. It's because it's you would need a
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
But do we take the higher score on a tie? How does that work? I've never really happened this
Well, we
happened.
both got the same number anyway, so it doesn't matter. But we've encountered one of our secret drink triggers and extreme success on any roll. Everybody have a drink. And,
Oh, does that trigger now and give him the bonus die on the roll he just did, or no?
for the next roll, it will. This is basically a
Oh,
wash.
okay.
We got the same.
Because six
Alright.
is showtime.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm up to an 8 now, drink wise.
Oh,
Which means you
my.
also have six going, right? So it is also
Yes,
showtime.
it's
So don't
all
forget
of
your
them.
dance.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have a bonus to dance and song, strength, intimidate, and fight, and double bonus dice to charm and flirt. So everybody has that drink. This is an extreme success triggers that. Come on, Gilbert, you can do it. You can mash potato. You can do the twist. So, next round of our roll off here. We're looking for best 2 out of 3, and we're at 0.
All right. Just a hard success this time.
Hard success beats my failure. So you start doing that robot to the intensity. Gilbert just can't keep up with his disco dancing. Next round, let's go.
I say this to him during the second round. Why compete? Why don't we show off our skills together?
Oh, you
As
make you make a compelling argument, and I'm the head of the debate team. Give me like an interpersonal skill roll: charm,
Alright.
flirt, persuade, intimidate, whatever you know.
I don't have any written. I just have the bases for all of them except for
Mm.
credit rating.
You do have the
So-
bonus die though.
Oh, this is true. So I'll try the charm then. I'll
Okay.
use the bonus. I'm gonna need it. Yeah, just made it. Got 14% charm.
I like the way you think, dance partner. Let's bring it down the house with a real showstopper.
There, and we'll
And he
meld our
goes.
forms together.
Give one final roll. Let's see how this last performance is.
22, so hard success.
Hard success. You carry this team. Gilbert gets a regular. He's trying to do it. He's getting in.
I'm
You
making
guys
sure he
do a little-
looks good. So, that way, he's not feeling bad about it and it works.
The crowd goes wild. You pop and lock and all of that. The crowd goes crazy, and Gilbert says, "This day you have made a friend for life. I'd like to give you a little gift, my friend. This is my lucky chess piece. It's never steered me wrong, and it belongs to you now, good dancer." And he holds out like an old, it's plastic. It's from like a chess set. It's a king, and it's so sun bleached. It's like bright yellow now, and he hands it to you. Use it well, my friend, in a
I
time
will.
of desperate need.
And I bow like a robot to him.
And the crowd goes wild. Dolly, how about you out back? You're doing the drugs with people. It's going crazy. Give me a spot hidden roll, please.
That is a regular success.
Regular success, perfect. Yeah, you see people are coming in, they're doing crazy amounts of drugs. It looks like a group of, you can only describe it as Japanese salarymen, like the intense business guys in the suits, are doing a bunch of cocaine out on the veranda. You see that there's this nun, that kind of full nun costume. This old lady comes out. She spins the wheel and takes ayahuasca and goes to lay down in the grass so she can actually like visit with Jesus or whatever. It's wild times. But something you notice is somebody's like kind of looking and he's like, I think I'm tripping, man, because everything's shooting up rainbows except for that car right there. It's like shooting up a black rainbow out of it, like it's upside down, like it's the devil's car, man. Are you seeing that? Holy shit, man. He points down like to one corner, and you can just make it out between the trees, but there's this like giant burgundy Cadillac kind of parked off to one side of the road. It's giving black smoke is coming out of it, man.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Everything's just fine. Don't focus on it. I'll take care of it. And I just pat him on the back. It's okay. I'll take care of it. And then I just kind of like spin him away and I start heading off looking for like Monster and maybe a couple of other big strong guys to see if maybe we could figure something out. Yeah. So I'm gonna go look for them.
It's easy
Might be a
enough to
little hard in
find.
the crowd, but I'm looking.
Yeah.
It's easy enough to find anybody you want. If you're looking for big, strong guys out in the back, it looks like the bodybuilders have set up an impromptu gymnasium, but they've taped like big honking, like massive jugs of alcohol onto like broom handles, and they're lifting with them and then drinking as they're like tipping back. So they're working out. But if you want buff guys, you got buff guys. If you want Monster and kegs, you got them.
I've grabbed some of the buff guys, and we're wrestling the goat. Holding onto its horns and pushing.
Give me a strength
around.
roll
Okay. So while they're
real quick.
28. That is hard.
Hell yeah, all these buff guys go, he is Hercules, the monster. He has wrestled the beast. And you see Dolly run up to you just as you're getting this goat into the submission lock. And the goat seems to be loving this. He's down.
Yeah.
Dolly,
what do you need, Dolly?
and I'm gonna go. Oh, the dean. He's right over there. But it's okay. I think I got a plan. And then I lift up out of my pockets and I just bring it up and I start bringing out like random joints and like mushrooms and things. I was like, you guys can have whatever you want out of my pockets. Free drugs for everybody. All you gotta go do is tip that car.
All these buff guys stand up and they're like, our bodies are temples. And we love it when there's drugs in them. Let's go, guys. And they run over. They like get there and the fence is kind of ruined, so they get to the dean's car and it's not even like effort. They just like flip this thing and then they get on the other side and flip it over so it's on the hood. And then they come back and they all just like pick through your pockets like squirrels looking for nuts, but it's drugs.
Yep, I just start letting it rain. So I'm like this drug fairy. I'm just letting it rain.
This guy's like, fuck yes, he's got human growth hormone in there. And he sticks it in, checks it. Hell yeah.
I think I got some stem cells down there, man. Just reach a little deeper.
Perfect. Yeah, and they're like, there was nobody in the car though, man.
Of course, it's also drink. Oh,
drink. Let's drink. Everybody, that's another trigger. Anytime anybody yells drink, you drink. Everybody has a drink. How are we all feeling? What are we up to on the drink chart?
I'm up to 11 now.
Oh.
Same here.
What is your drink score, Monster? 4. That would be impossible to get to 11 then, because 4 plus a D4 can't get you higher than 8.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that confused me. You add to we're just adding the D4 to the score, not where we're currently at, if that makes sense.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes. You add your D4 to the drink score and then go to that number on the drunk effect.
So for instance, I just went to 4 because that was my 4th drink and I rolled a 4. So now I'm at 8. So I love you, man. So
Yes.
now I have bonus dice, charm, flirt, and fast talk.
Yes.
So it's
Now
not
I'm
D4
confused.
each time.
So-
It's every drink and then there's a D4 you re-roll. Okay,
Yep.
I understand. Yeah, I'm at an 8 still. Then.
Yeah, your score doesn't actually change when you by the numbers you're getting on the chart thing. We're just like adding 1 to it for every drink, and then the D4 goes to that counter, but it doesn't change when we. Yeah.
So I was adding it to the drunk effects and not
Yes.
the drink score.
No problem.
Okay,
no
so
problem.
then How much do I have actually?
Yeah, so it'd be like your
just
four,
take
your drink
4
score
off
of
of it.
4 plus a D4. So
Okay.
Oh,
that's why I
well,
wanted. That's why I wanted to check in because I know that it can be a little bit confusing.
okay, I'll recalculate, but I
No
think I
problem.
had more than that. So,
That's
Yeah,
fine. That's
your
fine.
score should be like 4 because I think most of it
Four,
not everyone drank, but
4 or 5, I
well,
think probably.
I've taken 4 drinks, and the first one I got a 2. The second one I got a 2.
right, but
Yep.
it doesn't that actually that it sounds weird, but the number you rolled previously doesn't matter. You just need to know that your score is at 4 and now you're going to roll the dice and then that'll add to whatever effects you already have.
Yep.
Oh, okay, wait. All right. So I drank the first time.
Hmm.
That's my
Mm.
first drink, but then I
Yeah.
rolled a 2.
Okay.
Which just
So
meant
do
that
I
it
add
just
that
meant
to
that you
my
added.
drink?
No, it just meant that
No.
your first
Nope.
effect was just you were just a little buzzed, which is 3, but that doesn't matter. It just meant those first couple ones don't have effects, so it doesn't really.
Yeah.
So you
So
just mark
Okay.
that you were there, because like
mhm.
it
All right.
and
All
then
right.
yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to say then that I'm at 7.
That's fine. Perfect. Beer muscles. Bonus to
Yeah.
strength, intimidate, and fighting brawl. So you're feeling good. You're feeling jacked.
Yeah.
Uh,
'Cause I
perfect.
beat chaos at a
You
wrestling
did,
match.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Chaos for his part goes and starts urinating everywhere, and the crowd goes piss and go, woo, yeah. Um, Perfect. Now that the team's car is flipped, what would you guys like to do? I will also say that at this point, Dolly, you're with Monster and Kegs. If Zorro and Megatron like want to come out and see what's happening too, like more than welcome to get the gang together
Yeah.
to
Yeah, I'm
discuss
probably
next
checking the
steps.
wiring as I'm going along to make sure
Mhm.
everything is still taped down. Nothing's gotten.
Maybe
With
I
this
come
many
out.
people, it could
Yeah.
be that something gets pulled. I'm just making sure everything's secure.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, everything feels good. People are going crazy, but everything's holding up well here. You see, there's people that are like moshing, hard dancing. It's actually hard to move through the house. There is so many people, but you're starting to pass like some like things that you're like, what is happening here? Like, there's a dude in a full like furry, like he's a blue Rottweiler costume, and he's just like just soaking his fursuit in like alcohol, and people are sucking the alcohol out of the suit. You pass like what you would swear initially were Girl Scouts, but that can't be true. And you look, and it's a bunch of like incredibly old guys that are just dressed like brownies for some reason, and they're going ham on the food, and they like very odd people are coming in. And even as you make your way outside, you see that the line is still coming. There's still people pouring in here. The house is beyond capacity. And people are still coming. You see what looks like a Catholic priest, and then a dude that is dressed like he just came from the Church of Satan are like hugging it out on the front lawn and crying as they're taking like shots of you don't even know what, but it's got flakes of something in it. You see what looks like a luchador guy has climbed up on the roof, and the crowd is cheering as he begins like just ripping shingles off your roof and bring them over his head. And the crowd is like loving this. They're going crazy. But you guys make your way outside through all of this, and you
Mhm.
find up with Monster, Kegs, and Dolly. And the scene is yours.
I might start yelling at the guy on the roof, "Don't wreck our house."
And he yells at you in Spanish, something that you can't imagine. And then he goes like that to his elbow, jumps up and elbows through the roof into the house below. And the crowd just goes absolutely fucking wild on this. And even as that happens, you see people climbing out of the hole he just made into your roof. They get out there. They have a bunch of sleds. You don't know what they're going to do with them, but they're taking them to the peak of the roof.
That's gonna be a lot to repair. Whatever. That's tomorrow's problem. Listen, hey, I love
It
you
might be
guys.
getting out of hand.
This party's great already. How's it going out here?
Well, as long as somebody doesn't set the house on fire.
Well, inside it's going all right. The dance floor is booming. Here, let me get my camera going so this can be put on the internet, man, especially the roof stuff.
Oh yeah,
Being his-
I heard from a girl you won a dance contest earlier, Megatron. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, got the crowd going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really great.
Dean Zed is here somewhere.
Yeah.
The
There's
Dean?
his car. Yeah, there's his car. We flipped it.
Oh God. Oh,
It's
nice.
You see a whole bunch of guys
smoking.
jumping on it.
Yeah, guys are jumping on it. Smoke is just pouring out of it for some reason.
So I'm patting my phone to take, video for the internet.
Yo, what if I pranked the Dean? I
What
just
are you
got a
gonna do?
crazy idea. What if we told him that somebody my friend was just just trying to see you at your office, and like somebody took like a huge shit in there or something. It's crazy. Like all the office registrar ladies aren't sure what to do with it. You better run back there immediately. Apparently they caught the kid if you go fast enough. What do you think? What?
We just got to find out if he's
Maybe a phone
sabotaging our party or not.
I
Yeah.
mean, hey, that'll get him out of here, though, right?
I hope Ronnie's not here.
Oh,
I
God.
remember correctly. Didn't Chaos didn't like Ronnie?
Yeah, but Chaos is having a lot of fun with the boys over here.
True.
And the guy, you hear cheers. They're like wrestling this goat, but he goes "Yeah," and kicks like it's like in the Matrix 2. Like 10 guys go flying in the air, and the goat shakes. They land. They're all like, "Whoa, yeah, chaos, chaos, chaos."
Can I actually
Guys, I
look
think we're going
around?
to be remembered.
Sure, certainly, Kegs. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just vibing the scene?
Ronald, it's my personal enemy.
Go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll.
That's what's my spot hidden? That's a regular success.
Regular success. Yeah, you scan this crowd, and just over what appears to be a group of off-duty construction workers who are now wearing nothing but hard hats, the vests, and the tool belts are getting into like a complete freaking, the YMCA. You see the shock of red hair, and it turns around. You see the crazy eyes, and it goes, yeah. It goes inside the house near the library area. You see it like kind of dash in through this throng of people.
I point him out. Guys, look out, Ronald, and I chase him.
All right. You try to get in the house. It's bananas in here. It's wall to wall. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw. A dexterity roll or a strength roll as you either maneuver or push your way through this crowd.
I'm already on a 7 in my Drunkometer, so pure muscles. So I have a
Okay.
bonus die for my strength. And I'm sorry, guys, that would be an extreme success.
Oh, everybody take a drink.
Right.
Drink,
Oh, yeah.
drink.
So, Monster, just to clarify, your drink score goes. Okay, you're good. Great.
I
What's
figured
everybody?
it.
What's everybody at now?
Still at an 8 because yeah.
Still at 8.
8.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I just
My
hit
hands
beyond
aren't working because I'm
tipsy.
drunk.
No worries. No worries. Perfect. Did anybody get to 9? Did I hear? Did
Or wait,
anybody
no,
to
no.
9?
Wait.
Nope. Okay. Perfect. Kegs, with your
yes.
incredible strength, you bulldozer through this crowd, pushing people out of the way. You basically are like a shark through water, knocking people aside enough that you're friends can follow you. You catch a glimpse of E.T. He's got one of those beer helmets on, but it's got 2 bottles of Pappy Van Winkle whiskey shoved in it that he is going to town on. And it looks like the captain of the basketball team is rubbing whipped cream all over E.T.'s nipples. But you pass that, and you're looking around for Ronald. Go ahead and give me another spot hidden, please. Everybody can do this as your eyes are looking out.
Can I look for the dean instead?
Certainly, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I know
Same
they're trying to
here.
mess with Ronald. I want to get the dean out of here.
I getcha.
It's a fail.
Failure. Okay.
Regular success.
Regular
A
success. Regular. Also, please read your numbers to me that you got. Like you could say,
28.
Oh,
28.
I got a 69 and I failed.
69 is one of our hidden
Okay.
triggers. Everybody have ourselves a drink.
Oh no.
I was like, wait a minute, this might be one of them now that I look at my dice.
Yeah.
Roll the d4.
All right, let's see where that puts me now.
All right, I'm at a 9.
9, beyond tipsy, penalty die.
I keep
to
staying at
dex,
8. 8 is great.
Dodge, and
I'm at 9.
firearms. All right, this is where our first penalty dies start coming in, as you guys get to be.
Oh God, me
pretty
too. I'm also
tipsy.
beyond tipsy.
Nice. Perfect. Now, with that being said, we got a 69. Did anybody get a success of any kind on their Megatron? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Spot hidden.
You and Dolly as well. Okay, perfect. Yeah, looking around, you guys see that shock of red hair. Now, 2 things that you guys are going to see here. You see a shock of red hair moving its way through the study, maybe into the hall and the solarium. 2 things are going to happen. You see the dean. Ronald runs up to him, and the dean is standing in a corner with his camera. He's looking for pictures, but there is an old man whispering in his ear. This guy's got a big bushy beard. He looks intense. He's in robes, but he's completely blue and translucent. He whispers in the dean's ear, and the dean kind of looks up shocked and then runs off into the area, this figure gone. And the second thing is, as you pass the entrance to your secret sex dungeon where DJ Firecrotch is down there, you hear the sounds coming out. But all of a sudden, Megatron, you notice the lights have changed down there. They're like this purple glow. And you hear people going, kind of gasping. You hear a record scratch, and DJ Firecrotch goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. And people there's some kind of commotion in the basement. Those are the 2 things you guys see. The Dean and Ronald running further into the house after being spoken to by a ghost, maybe, and then some sort of fuss or hullabaloo happening in the basement. What would you all like to do?
I'm running after the dean.
Okay, perfect. Dolly, you start moving after the dean. Monster Kegs, Megatron, Zorro.
I guess I'm gonna fall after Dolly.
I didn't see it, so I'm going upstairs to try to find the hole in the roof.
Okay.
And get the guy to stop tearing up our roof.
Fair enough. Now, I will say that since he elbowed through the roof, he did not come back out again. You could certainly make your way up there to do that, but no problem. Kegs, Megatron, what are you guys doing?
I'm heading towards the basement because I'm figuring something happened to the electronic system, so I'm going down there to check it out. Maybe have them carry me down instead of going,
Okay.
trying to feed to us. Have them kind of pass me over.
You crowd surf down the hidden staircase in the basement. Kegs, how about you? What are you up to?
I lost sight of Ronald, so I'm moving deeper into the house to try to find him. Yeah. But,
so you're going to follow with Dolly and Zorro then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Couple things are going to happen here at once then. We're going to go to Monster first. You make your way upstairs. It's ridiculous. Go ahead and give me a strength or dex to either force your way or kind of wiggle wobble your way through.
I've got a bonus on my strength.
Okay.
I'll do that. Uh, 52 or 80. So 52. That's a regular.
Regular success. You force your way up there. You get past the crowd. You see where people slammed in this hole now in the ceiling. People have piled up your shitty Goodwill beds and dressers to make like a makeshift pile that they can crawl onto the roof. You see below it where that luchador did the people's elbow through the roof. This huge blood stain on the floor that people are kind of moving through. And you look, and this luchador is over in the corner doing like luchador poses, but one of his arms is clearly broken through, like the bones are sticking through his arm. He doesn't seem fazed by it, and he's like just posing, and people are throwing like Hawaiian leis over his neck, and they're feeding him booze. Go ahead and give me a sanity roll as you see this guy's bones jutting through.
Got a 10. What's my sanity? Where is my sanity? It's a 40, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you've seen
But
people like
I,
that party.
I go up and I grab him. I'm like, dude, you're bleeding. Get out. Go to the hospital.
Le hospital. I don't know Spanish. Le hospital. Si, senor. And he gets his other arm and does this, and he jumps and people's elbows through the floor into the crowd below. You're like over the kitchen or whatever. And he smashes on the table. Everybody's like, woo! And he stands up and both his arms are all janked up. And he goes, to the hospital. And he like crowd surfs out of there.
What the fuck?
We'll go to Megatron. You, Megatron, crowd surf your way down into the basement. People have kind of stopped moving for a minute because where this plinth is that's using to hold up the part of DJ Firecrotch's booth, now there's a big hole where the top of this plinth is in the in the booth, almost like it's heated up and fried away the area around this DJ booth. It still seems structurally sound-ish. DJ Firecrotch is like, whoa, 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 what do we got here, people? And he starts doing record scratches. As people gather around, you see on this plinth, it's almost like a little line sticking out of it, probably like 2 feet tall, with maybe a black hole. You think there's like a baseball that's painted pitch black suspended just above this plinth. It's kind of floating in the air there. And people are kind of like, whoa. Some guy comes up to you and he's like, hey, you're Omega Cap, right?
Yep.
What is that? Is that some new special effects or something?
I guess so. I'm gonna check it out right now.
Okay. I'll come with, man. That's like, wow, look at that thing. It's like no light hits. It's like, holy shit, man. It's like Vanta Black. So you go up to this thing. It's just kind of there. It's not even hovering or anything. It's just like this line with this incredibly black baseball sized thing in it. And no matter where you kind of rotate around it, it's not like it's reflecting or shining or anything.
All right, I'm gonna take out of my from my pen holder,
Yep.
you know, and I'm gonna, toss my pen at it.
The pen goes right through it. Like it's a hole of some kind. It goes and is just like gone. It's vanished. Whoa,
Whoa.
dude. What the fuck?
You know,
Give me a sanity roll as you have just experienced a gaping hole in reality.
oh, and I fail.
All right, just one sanity for that. I mean, you've seen weirder things at parties, but that's still a little unnerving. Um, People are like, whoa, and then the DJ's like, hole in reality, and he starts spinning tracks, and the crowd's like, hole in reality. We'll cut up for a moment to Kegs, Dolly, and Zora. You guys are pushing your way through the crowd. I'd need somebody in the lead to make a dexterity or strength roll as you move through. It could be any one of you guys, you decide.
I think you're in the lead unless you want me to clear a path for you.
Who was supposed to be going with us? It's Dolly, Zorro, and Kegs.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
I
I didn't see anything, so I would be closing the line rather than
Okay.
leading.
Okay, then I guess I'll be leading and just kind of charging into it at this point, just really drunk and high and using beer muscle, just energy, just bouncing through people, just trying to get through as
Okay.
best as I can.
All right. You give me I would think that'd probably be Dex, probably.
Dex.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm open to arguments. If you want to argue a skill that you'd like to use to
Sounds like
accomplish your goal,
strength.
that's fine. Yeah.
If you're
Well, it's gonna
pushing
be about
through,
this- Yeah, I want to just try to like push through this. Like I am
Okay.
just going to try to like push through the crowd and everything. I
Gotcha.
feel like
Give me
I'm
that. Give me that nice
invincible.
strength roll.
Okay. And I get a bonus of beer muscles,
Hmm.
which I'm gonna need. Nope. It's a 60 even on. Nope, just a failure.
Okay, it's hard to push through, and you're losing sight of the dean and Ronald. You have no idea where they've gone, but you push your way. You get into the solarium, which I'm going to say that you guys. I don't know what exactly you've set up there before, but I'm going to say some people have created a campfire here, and through the shattered glass, the smoke's going up through the ceiling, and people are making s'mores. But Dolly, you see that they're making the s'mores out of, instead of marshmallows, they're the psilocybin mushrooms that they're roasting over the fire, and graham cracker and chocolate and eating them. And they're like, whoa. And everybody in here, it's like you're in a sanitarium, is like crazy. But you spot the three of you. You don't see the dean or Ronald. You think they went in here, but you can't see them. Back in the far wall, you see this is where you know there's some weird etchings in the glass. They look like constellations or whatever. But there is a like an old professor that you see. He's got a white beard, a tweed suit. He's got this gaping abdominal wound, blood everywhere, and he's transparent and blue. And he goes, "The time has come. The walls are thin. Can you help?" And he pointing at you guys, and nobody else seems to know this guy or see him around. You see people are just laying about, tripped out of their minds. You see your 95-year-old antiquities professor has taken ayahuasca, is full nude, and he is like just speaking gibberish tongues and like wandering around. It's wild in here.
hey Dolly, can you get a contact high from burning mushrooms, or did somebody fucking put mushrooms in the fucking wine?
I mean, I did, but I doubt that's what it is.
Wait,
Like,
which
what the
wines did
fuck?
you put
I've never-
mushrooms in?
All of them. What do you mean, which?
Oh, okay, that's why I'm seeing fucking blue professor guys. What the fuck? You gotta let
Holy
me know
shit,
about
you
this
see him
shit.
too, and I'm just back
What do you
here, and I'm
mean?
like,
What-
just like getting up.
I'm like, yeah, isn't that how a group trip works? I don't know. I'm used to doing fancy acid and shit with the fucking theater girls. I don't do mushrooms.
I go up to the 95-year-old professor while he's still speaking gibberish. And I'm like, Professor, have you seen that little shit? Have you seen the dean and like his little fuckwad? You know, his like little thing he keeps in his pocket, the thing that goes. Ugh. And I imagine I look scary as fuck when I do this, since I have like black and white makeup on.
Oh, give me an intimidate roll. I like intimidate just to see.
Okay. And I think I also get a bonus on intimidate because of the drink. Or don't I?
Speaking of, I think after
Think
seeing that, Zoro's gonna take a drink if there is one.
Take a drink. Have a drink, my friend. Booze is a free action. There is always booze in abundance everywhere.
That's a fail.
I want to join in the drink.
Have a drink, my friend. Exactly.
Ooh,
Let
I have
me know
double
what you guys
vision.
are up to.
You got double vision.
Hell yeah.
Whoa,
Penalty die
dude.
to
Okay, now I'm
library.
seeing two professors.
Kegs, how about you? What did you get up to on your drunk effect?
9 beyond
9.
tipsy.
Okay. Beyond tipsy. Perfect. Dolly, what did you get for your intimidate?
I got a 60 on a 15, So that's a fail.
Ooh, yeah. He leans in close and he's like, "You're looking for the dean.
Yes.
I've
Yes,
seen
and like
him.
Ronald, like that thing.
Yes, I saw them. I saw their auras. Black as midnight. They're in here." And he kind of points out and he goes, boop, and boops you on the nose. And then he holds his arms out, falls backwards. Immediately, the crowd picks him up and he crowd surfs out of the solarium. And he's gone completely. But
I'm just watching open mouthed.
the blue professor is still there. The time, only you can stop it. Only you.
The time?
The walls are thin, young man. The time draws nigh. The imprisoned gods return. He must be stopped. He must be stopped. We cut away to the basement where Megatron, you and the people down there are looking at this hole in reality, but people are getting back into it and they're like, hole in reality, hole in reality. And this guy that's beside you is like, this is fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, I mean, taking a look at this, and since I'm into technology, is this what I think it is? Is like a almost like I probably played D&D like one of those spheres,
Whoa.
sphere of annihilation.
Dude, I don't know anything about that, but I'm telling you what, that hole in reality, that sphere of annihilation is looking a fucking snack, dude. I'm gonna fuck it. And he drops his pants and he gets up on the DJ booth and jams his dick into the hole in
I wouldn't
reality.
do that.
He goes, "Oh God!" And blood shoots out like he just stuck his dick in a wood chipper. He's bent over backwards and sucked pelvis first into a baseball-sized hole. Blood covers the crowd. It's like rain. It goes on the ceiling and starts dripping down.
Sort of like the
And
blade
exactly.
dancing. Yeah.
And the crowd, I need you to make a sanity
Oh
roll for
yeah.
me seeing that. And the crowd is just like stunned for a moment.
I blow that one too.
All right, that is a D6 of sanity loss.
All right. That's 4 points.
All right. You see that the crowd is stunned for a moment. DJ Firecrotch record scratches, and then the beat, boom, 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 and the crowd goes, blood,
Yeah.
orgy, blood, orgy, blood, orgy, and they rip off their clothes. You see a guy get two beer bottles and smash him over his face and just start jabbing himself in the skin with the broken bottles. Some girl, full nude, rubbing blood all over herself, just grabs like a shard of broken glass and starts stabbing herself in the abdomen. People are going crazy down here. They start to fornicate in all sorts of ways, cutting each other, hitting each other. Somebody like is in a corner just vomiting on the floor, and people run over and start licking it up like they're flies or whatever. It's complete madness. And DJ Firecrotch is just spinning the illest beats. It's Britney Spears. Oh baby, baby.
Did it again.
Again. Yep. He's spinning that. There's two guys that are strangling each other to death, and then they start kissing each other. And then as they're doing that, another guy runs up and starts smashing him in the head with like a bottle. It's pure insanity here. Somebody else is like, time for me to fuck that hole. And they drop pants and run up and stick their dick in the hole and are shredded again, sucked into it, screaming. Megatron, what would you like to do in this moment?
Well, I'm going to, using my
Fuck the
knowledge, my technology knowledge and other things, I'm like going, how would one contain something like this or be able to control it? You know, taking a look at all the electronics, maybe some type of magnetic field,
Fair
maybe able to
point.
move it from the basement.
Fair
Just need a
point.
bigger dick.
As yeah.
Oh, how's the biggest?
As you say that, some guy goes, "I think I can contend." And this dude that's like 7 foot tall stands up, huge fucking dick. Like he is packing it. He gets up there and the crowd like cheers him on, shoves his dick in there, goes, "Oh God!" And his blood shoots out, sucked in. And then you see this thing that's now was baseball size, is now the size of like a cantaloupe, maybe.
Oh,
and
shit.
Some girl runs up, gets on her knees, ties a ponytail, just shoves her face into it, face like a wood chipper, blood sucked into it, crowd going crazy. People are coming down the stairs and they start going, blood orgy, blood orgy, blood orgy. We cut up to the dean, or not the dean, I'm sorry, the professor and Kegs, Dolly, and Zorro. "The walls are thin this night. Only you can stop it. They can't see me. No one but you. I've waited so long, but the stars are right once again."
But which one of you should we listen to?
Huh? What?
There's two of you.
What? Oh God. Oh God.
Why are you blue?
He's a drunkard. A drunkard. Oh God. Humanity
Who?
is doomed. You there. He points over to Kegs and Dolly. You not that intoxicated. You need to stop this.
I pop a mushroom in my mouth.
Oh God. Psilocybin mushrooms. Oh dear Lord. The only ones that can stop it are hedonists. Oh no.
How do we stop what, dude? I don't understand.
The imprisoned god's going to return
God,
this night.
I am way too sober for this.
The imprisoned god. Okay. All right,
Temple
dude.
in the basement. It's leaking through. The only way to stop it is to perform the 5 rituals of debauchery. You must get the 5 crystal keys. Insert them into the plinth before dawn, and it will seal it away. It will stop the ritual. My brave students and I could only halt earlier.
See, Dolly, this is why I don't do mushrooms. Like, I never have this weird shit on an acid trip. I'm just like staring at lights with the girls and shit. What is this, Legends of the Hidden Temple?
First time for me too.
We gotta find. There's like 5
Usually,
rituals.
I mean, they look a lot cool.
Why are we getting 5 crystals? Like,
Five crystal keys, young man. But I'm loath to say it, the 5 rituals of debauchery must be performed in this house at certain locations. But no mere mortal man can commit such debauchery and live. I pray that you're strong enough to endure this terrible hedonism.
What?
Hedonism
What do
is
we
a
have to
word I'm
do?
interested in.
What rituals?
5 rituals of debauchery, the rites of this imprisoned god. Through the centuries, through the aeons, it's affected mankind.
Can you start giving us a list and stop talking? Like, what the fuck do you
Yes.
want?
Of course. The rituals. And he lists, where are my handouts here? There we go. He lists the rites of carnality, the rite of tarantism, entheogenesis, ingurgitation, and imbibication. They must be performed.
Anybody an English major?
Must be performed at certain locales within the house. The rite of imbibication must be performed in the library. I know that for certain. And the hymn of revelry must be sung. The great clock in the hall. I hid notes there years ago. Look for the secret compartment. Look for it. It will tell you all you must know.
We have to go looking for notes? Why can't you just tell us?
The hymn of revelry will be hidden there. Imbibication performed in the library. Ingurgitation in the kitchen. Entheogenesis on the veranda. Tarantism here in the solarium. And carnality in the living room.
What's Tarantism?
Oh my. Tarantism, the art of frenzied dancing. Like the kind of which only the evils of swing dancing or their ilk could ever rival.
Zoro's like, ooh, is there an asshole I can push into that campfire? I bet that'll get him really dancing.
Foul language! God, has the world, what has it become in 70 years?
No,
And
you
is there
had
like
70
Vegetation.
you had like 70 years to prepare for this, and you want us now to do everything ourselves.
Only now are the walls of reality thin enough. Only now does the imprisoned god stir. It's only tonight
Why
that it
at
must
our
be
party?
performed. Why here? Why anything? Because this is where the imprisoned god's temple is. Surely you have known that before moving into this manor?
no?
Oh God, all is lost. To think I died. To give a chance
Okay,
to
so-
these imbeciles.
We gotta make him craze dance.
Okay,
Terrorism,
we got to
yes.
start eating and drinking, and we got to
Well,
start
first we gotta
fucking,
make him
and
dance
we've got to
crazy
start.
here.
But we have to do it in surely all this is already happening. I mean, if they're up here doing that right now, I mean, it might be happening everywhere. I mean, to be honest, Ghost, this shit might have already happened. You might be late.
The rites are performed with specific intent, unfortunately. You can have someone attempt to do it on your behalf. Or you could do it yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to a group assembled around the campfire, and then I'm gonna be like, "The ghosts demand we dance!" And then I'm gonna try to push somebody towards the fire to get them dancing, and then try to grab a girl and start dancing with her.
Hell yeah. I love it. I love
Is
it.
that can I do a dance roll for that, or?
We're going to go into an official rite. Hold on, let me bring up the one here. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to make a dance roll. You're going to need to get 5 successes. A regular success is 1, a hard's 2, extreme is 3, etc. So give me that first dance roll.
Okay, I'm just checking. I get a bonus from that, and none of these are to dance. I have no penalties to dance, and I have a bonus to dance right now from It's Showtime.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's a 5. That's an 05. That's an extreme success.
Oh, and everybody takes a
Drink.
drink.
Oh yeah, and everybody takes a drink.
But that is 3 successes down for your dance roll. As you're slamming around into all of these people, you're going to lose 1 hit point, and then you're going to make a constitution roll for me.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get 10, and then con roll. Oh my God! Okay, apparently I've pissed off Yogg-Sothoth or Cthulhu or something, because we got double skulls again, so it's another 100 on the Constitution roll.
Oh,
that's
that
bad.
is a crit fail. You're going to
Yeah.
lose an additional 3 points of health as you slam around. It's getting violent. People are they're all drugged out, so they don't feel pain. So you hear bones crunching and shattering. But you're 3 down, and the professor, yes, he's doing it. He's doing it. I need you to make your next dance roll. You have 3 successes currently.
All right. Oh my God!
If he's doing this and it looks like he's having a
That roll was a 1, an 01.
Oh,
Thanks
shit.
to the bonus dice from the Showtime. I don't know what's going on. Necronomicon's like, you will see both ends of the spectrum tonight.
Well, that
Drink.
is
That's
a fail.
extreme.
Yeah, everybody makes a drink.
Sorry.
Yes, and but you've succeeded. That's more than enough. That's 7 successes. You still lose 1 hit point of health,
Okay.
and you need to make your con roll again.
Oh, God. Okay, that was a 29, so I passed that one with a hard.
Okay, so you don't lose any additional. But you're slamming around, and some dude, he's in the frenzy with you. It's maybe playing like what is that song by Rusted Root that's real? I can't remember what it is. Ecstasy by Rusted Root is playing. That seems like good for the people that are doing drugs. Give it a blah, blah, blah. People are slamming, and some dude like arm breaks. He's like, ah, and you see this like orange glint in his arm, and he's like, what the fuck? And he pulls out and hands to you the sharp angled key. But yeah, that comes out, and now it's in your hand. It's this incredibly light key made of, you believe it's fire opal of some kind.
Cool.
And you now have that in your possession.
I just look at Dolly and Kegs like, I got the first one, I guess.
They must be inserted all 5 into the plinth at once. Before
Trip side quest. Trip side quest.
The walls are growing thin again. Ah, and he goes, look to the clock, the time, and fades away. We go up top, monster. People are climbing out onto the roof. They have been sled riding down off the roof. You see a guy that looks like maybe he's broken his neck. He's dead. And Chaos, the goat, comes up and is beginning to eat him, just from the feet up. He's just devouring this corpse. People are cheering outside. You see the lights of cop cars flying up the road, and the cops get out, and they're kind of moving their way through the crowd. It's like two uniformed officers you can see are coming up the walk. What are you doing?
I'm heading back downstairs because I want to stop the goat from eating that nasty human.
Okay, perfect. Now, are you going to try
to push
your way
the
through?
Cops as we get to the door?
You going to make your way through the crowd, or are you going to jump off the roof?
No, I'm going to push my way through the crowd.
Okay, give me that strength roll or that dex or whatever else.
Strength roll. I got 55 out of 85, so it's a regular.
Perfect. You push your way through. Yeah, there's the goat is eating this corpse. It's clearly this person is dead. There, you can see their spine sticking out of their neck there.
Bad goat.
But as you're doing that, the cops come up to you and they're like, "Excuse me, son, are you with the fraternity here?"
Yeah, you can tell things are getting out of hand, huh?
Yeah, we got a noise complaint and came down, but I gotta say, we've never seen anything like this. This is...
Well, join us. Have fun.
Yeah. It's been a hard week, Larry. He goes, yeah, Chuck, it has been, yeah. Yeah, I think, let's party. Thanks, son. And he puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, you're a real upright citizen. We appreciate all you're doing. They both pull out their guns and start firing them into the air and go, party, party, party. And then the cop gets down with the corpse and throws up a sign, and his buddy takes a picture of him, and then they go into the party. They're like, yeah. You notice that, they go in. More police are showing up, and as soon as they're crossing, they're like, fucking party. They start taking off their clothes, firing guns in the air. People on the yard are just going crazy out here. You see some girl, she's like laughing. She's on her hands and knees, just headbutting the pavement. It's just making a mess. People are just eating, drinking, going crazy out here. They're chanting blood orgy, blood orgy. And Chaos looks at you and goes, ah.
Going to push Chaos back towards his pen. And once I've got him back in his pen, I'm going to go inside and see if I can find the guys and figure out what the hell's going on.
Easy enough to get in and find your crew. Maybe they're coming out of the solarium. And we'll say at this point to Megatron, if you want to, maybe you're trying to figure out what to do, you need to get some tools or whatever, you can bump into the group as well.
And just let you know, I'm up to 11 now.
Okay, perfect. I love that.
As I start heading up.
9.
I'm at 11.
Get my tools to see if I can contain this sphere.
You guys all meet up outside of the solarium. People are going crazy here. You see...
What the hell is going on?
There's a sphere of annihilation down a basement that's slowly growing bigger, and people keep on sticking their dicks in there, and then they get sucked right in. Blood all over the place.
Zorro and I saw a ghost, and it told us to party.
Party hard.
Dudes, we're not going to remember any of this tomorrow.
Oh no, I've been videoing it, man.
You're getting.
Why are you
incredible
videotaping?
footage.
We don't want the dean to have any kind of. Has anybody seen the fucking dean?
I should be on here someplace.
So what do you got that key there? What's
probably-
that?
Zorro?
You guys said you were talking to a ghost.
Oh yeah, we got this flaming key, man. I don't know. He said we got to get all 5 of them, and it was like something out of like some kind of like it was like Indiana Jones type shit. I was like, what? I was like, I know my name's Zorro, but like, geez.
Oh, that's like one of those Mario Brothers quests.
Yeah, that's what I
like
said. I was like,
reading
what is
out
this,
the
a trip
Bible
side quest?
So what do we have to do next? What'd you do?
He said we got to go do other rites of depravity and shit and other points in the house, eating and drinking and
Well, there
carnal
are.
pleasures.
Who the fuck ordered 1,000 pizzas? How are we going to pay for that?
1,000?
E.T. walks by. He's, for some reason, full nude, except he's wearing the outfit that Sean Connery wore in Zardoz. And, but he's like quadruple fisting just Jack Daniels, 2 in each hand taped together that he's shooting down. And he goes, "Oh, that was me, brother. I figured we got to feed the masses. You know what I mean?" And they are,
1,000, dude?
dude, we've plowed through at least 750 already.
Where did you get the money for that?
Money? What? You just order the pizzas and then they show up and like,
Oh, God.
How are you president?
I've been
So
president
you
for
said
9 years, man. I don't like the tone you're taking.
Not 9 years. Okay.
Yeah, that's why they call
said-
me E.T. I'm the elder thing, man. I've been here. It's hard to get an associate's degree in philosophy. It takes a while, man. So lay off my back.
Give me one of those bottles of Jack.
Here you go. And he pulls one out. You don't know where. It's like Looney Tunes. He just reaches behind him and he has a fresh bottle of Jack.
Hey, why don't you go over and drink over at the library?
Yeah, okay, we could do that.
Okay.
Sounds good, man.
That was something that Ghost had said, right? So and
Okay, to the
imbibe
library.
and bed.
Let's drink.
Oh shit, I just hit beast mode.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go to the library. I got my sword ready, dude.
You got a fucking sword? That's fucking
Yeah, I have
sick.
a rapier,
I got a fucking
bro.
gun, man.
Okay,
A cop
that's
gave me
not.
a
Those are
gun.
not as fun. Those are not as fun in a room full of
Yeah.
people. I just gotta let you know.
Dude, I fucking agree. And he throws the gun into the crowd, and people go woo, and you hear it go off, but you have no idea where it's going.
well, to the library.
You push your way through to this library, which is crazy. You see that set up there is they've set up like a beer pong table at the far end, but they're throwing the balls in them, but there's no splashing or anything. And you see that like some guy sinks a ball and he goes, "Oh," and the other guy's like, "Ah," and he picks up the cup, takes the ball out, and pours it on his hand. It's cocaine. He snorts it, and he's like, "Woo, cocaine pong."
Oh, this sounds. Oh man, I wish I could go play cocaine pong. But we got this fucking trip side quest. God damn it.
What are we supposed to do? Drink and then you say something?
Say, E.T.,
He said something about singing.
Yeah. Well,
Shit.
E.T., drink now. This is the library where philosophy is.
Oh, yeah, philosophy. I hate thinking though; it's the worst. But yeah, you want me to drink? I'll fucking drink. Yeah. All right, and he starts drinking, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And people keep passing him drinks. But you feel like there's something missing. It's awful quiet here. All you can hear is kind of the rhythmic dum 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 coming from the secret basement orgy room that's making her way up the stairs. And he's like, "I've been drinking all night, man. What do you want me to do? Drink more? I can drink more." And he picks up 2 beers and shotguns them both at once.
Yeah,
What are we
I
supposed to
just gotta put my
sing?
hands on some kind of hymn.
Where is it?
Remember what it is?
There was something and something somewhere. Fuck. Uh, he hid it. The ghost hid it. The ghost hid it in a drawer. How many drawers are in this house?
Oh,
Where was the
fucking
drawers?
hell.
Hardly any. There was no furniture when we moved here. The only
Where
thing
did
that
you
was
say
here
the
was
drawers
that damn
were?
clock.
Let's
There,
go to
there
the
was
clock.
something about the clock. Wait a minute. Did we find any?
Well, I did work on the
Uh,
clock. It's working. Maybe there's something else.
There was
We'll
something
find
about the
out.
clock. Yeah, let's go look at the
Let's go back
clock.
to the clock.
Guys, make your way to this huge ass clock. There is a guy who is with his shirt off, and he's using a syringe to take like alcohol out of a bottle, and he's just injecting it directly into his stomach. It's like he gets there faster that way. But you shoo him away, and you see this big fucking clock sitting there. What would you like to do?
Fool around with it. See if
Yeah. Could you hide
Start
something in
looking
the
at
clock? Where would you hide it?
Yeah, I'll Megatron. You've been in here before. You can give me a mechanical repair roll. Um,
a hard success.
Hard success. Yeah, you piss around with it a while.
26.
You get it, and you tinker with the vibes or whatever, and you clearly something's going on. But you hear a chunk, and it's almost like it's stuck at the base. But clearly something has tried to shoot out of this clock.
I
a
try to
little
pull it.
drawer. You pull it open. It's full of all these old, moldy papers. You see that they are covered in weird lines and what looks like stars and a whole bunch of nonsense. But you do find a little slip of paper that it says translated from the Black Book. And it is the Hymn of Revelry, is what this little piece of paper says.
We have to go and recite this, I guess.
What kind of beat are we supposed to have to this? This right here is horrible.
Oops, I did it again.
Bacchus, god of drunken pleasure. No, it doesn't work.
No.
Uh,
Bacchus, god of drunken pleasure. Dun, dun, dun,
Who
dun,
knows thy
dun.
treasure? Drown my madness at thy leisure. Drink my brother's drink. We'll drown the world in port and brew. The world's a lie, I know it's true.
Love it.
We're all just, I guess, like getting in
It
a little
works.
bit of a
Yeah.
jig and trying to.
Yeah. As you make your way back to the library, cocaine pong is resumed, but it looks like it's getting over. So they flip the table, and it's set up for you guys to have some drinks. With that, let's take that 5-minute break then. That
All
little
right.
bio break.
Oh man, dude, I gotta drain the lizard.
The library is still full of people, but cocaine pong has ended. The table is yours. There is what looks to be like a Parisian waiter in a suit with like the white thing draped over his arm, and he has a bottle of holds out, but it's like the shittiest bottom shelf vodka you could ever have. And he goes, "Oh, vintage year. Here you go, young sir." Who would like to do the ritual of imbibication?
It's my time to
Kegs.
shine.
I mean, can we all do it? Or
Kegs. One person at a time. Now, if that person can't or will not continue, another person can jump in. However, you're going to lose successes, if that makes sense, a certain number of successes. So here's how this one works. Kegs, you need to get 5 successes. The only issue is you'll be making drink rolls, and there will be more to it. The song of the Hymn of Revelry must be sung. So every time you make a drink roll, somebody else needs to make a song roll. If they fail that song roll, it eliminates successes. So this is we're gonna go. So I'd like to know, Kegs, you're drinking. You can all be singing, but who's officially making the song roll? I need to know.
I'm not good at singing.
I have a
Monster,
40
you're
at
singing?
sing.
I'm not good at singing.
Oh, you're
Just
not.
another
Okay,
one.
sorry.
I have a 40 at singing.
Anyone got a 60?
Where's it at?
It's
Also
in
me.
it's in
It's under
party
party time in the bottom.
Yeah, I took song, dance, and drink.
I've got a 30.
It looks like the 40 is the best song.
All right.
Kegs,
Um,
unfortunately, I think has good song. He said, but he's doing the
he's drinking.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
So,
but my drinking is
Does
better,
anybody
so
else have
Fair enough. Fair enough.
what's my drink? My booze is a 60.
we can swap.
Like,
We
I
get
tell
two
you what.
60s then.
I tell you what, don't make it a huge deal. We'll just get into it. It'll be fine. Megatron, you said you could do a little singing. You
Yep,
got
I
some
did.
singing?
I rolled a
Okay.
39, so I just passed.
All right. So that's okay. But we'll keep that. But first, the booze roll comes first. So go ahead and make your booze roll. Now, don't do anything to your drunkometer yet. I just need you to make the booze roll for me.
That's spot on hard success.
So 2 successes that you have made. Um, Now here's what I need you to do. Roll a d3. So roll a d6 and divide by 2. So a d3 plus 1.
That's a 1 plus 1, that's 2.
Now add that to your drink score. Don't roll the d4 to move up on drunk effects. Just add that 2 to your drink score.
Okay.
Now the song roll was a success. Perfect. So round 2. Kegs, you start. You roll yours first. Booze
That's
roll.
a regular success.
That's 1 success, gives you 3. Now roll a d3 plus 1, add that to your drink score. As you're just guzzling. Okay,
That was
what was that?
it was a 2 plus 1, so 3.
3, okay. Now we need that song roll. Megatron, make that song roll.
Right. Exactly a 40.
Okay, so that's success. You're good. Round 3, make that booze roll, Kegs.
And that's a hard success.
Hard success takes you to 5. Perfect. Make that song. Do the 1d3 plus 1. Add it to your drink score, and give me that song roll, Megatron.
All right. I had a hard success with the song.
Hard success. They all pass. As you finish the last drinking, people are cheering. You're bopping along with the hymn of revelry here. Kegs, what is your final drink? Like just a capstone, the climax of this thing. What are you drinking for your final success?
Let's say bourbon.
Bourbon.
Oof.
It's like high level. That sommelier gives you this top shelf bourbon. And as you finish it, you burp, and there's something in your mouth, like something like kind of hard is held in your mouth. And pulling it out is a key made of amber. It's kind of translucent, kind of has that like beer look to it, comes out of your mouth. And as you do and you receive that, now I need you to make your have a drink roll. So roll the d4, add your drink score, and see where we get. So you added how many to your drink score during this drinking game? 5?
I'm at 17 now.
17. Okay, so you are super intoxicated. You're in Amnesia Town. Your short-term memory, it's gone. Penalty die to intelligence, education, and any mental skills. However, I will note, because you have
Can-
everything under it, your superpower has unlocked.
Can I use my superpower?
You sure can. Why don't you describe what it does?
It's my superpower is called Hold Your Liquor. When any investigator, so I presume I can do it on myself,
Yes.
has a drink and rolls a d4 to determine the drunk effect, I may reduce the roll by 3 points.
Okay, perfect. So you could take it down to I would say you could take it down to probably like a 15. I would say you still need that power to be activated, if that makes sense. So
Mhm.
you could take it down to a 15. But with that, you now have the Amber Key of Imbibication. And ET sees this and he's like, what the fuck was that? You just burped up a key? Dude, that was fucking amazing, though. All that drinking and the singing? Fuck yes.
Yeah, you've seen sword swallowing. Check out key burping.
Key burping? Holy shit, next party, we're gonna get key burpers.
And he was drinking bourbon. So it was bourbon, burping, key bourbon.
Dude, that's fucking bourbon, key burping. I have the title of my fucking thesis. Thank you, monster. I'm finally gonna graduate. What's next, gang? That was so much fun.
Uh,
What are the other
He
things?
said something about eating in the kitchen.
There's
yeah.
pizza. There's so much pizza.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh fuck! There's 1,000 pizzas in there.
You guys push away the kitchen. Somebody's built a pizza box fort that somehow a wall has been blown out and extends into the yard. You're not entirely sure if that's good, but they've taken down a wall. They've Chip and JoJo'd a wall out, and now the pizza box fort extends into the yard. And you see the guy, the pizza boy that was there earlier, and he's just stuffing his face full of hot wings and pizza. But even in the kitchen, it smells amazing. You look in there, and it looks like a bunch of old ladies from like a bingo hall or nursing home have showed up, and they're cooking a Thanksgiving dinner. You don't know where they got the fucking turkey, but they made turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, green bean casserole, all the likes. And this lady's like, "Oh, would anybody like a white meat or dark meat?" She says, and she cuts a little thing of turkey. And then she turns and does a bunch of cocaine and then turns back. White meat or dark meat, dearies?
Just like grandma.
Oh, you look
Mashed
like.
potatoes, please.
Oh, yes, yes, you look like a growing boy. Here you are. And she scoops this huge bowl of mashed potatoes. Who would like to take on the ritual of ingurgitation?
I'll ingurgitate.
Monster. You sit down, they wrap like a little lobster bib around your neck, and they start bringing mashed potatoes. You got anything here? What do you want to eat? Like they'll just keep bringing it. What's first?
If it's a Thanksgiving meal, I'll go for the turkey and the
Oh, hell
and the
yeah.
dressing and the mashed potatoes and the green bean casserole and the cranberry sauce and
We made the cranberry sauce with Jack Daniels. It's fresh squeezed. You sit
Fresh
down to
squeezed.
start this meal, and people are like, "Monster, monster!" And they start cheering. Monster, I'm going to need you to make a snacks roll for me.
I I got 60 in snacks.
Okay.
And I got a 60 right on the nose.
Oh, one success. I need you to now roll a d10.
10. 7.
Deduct 7 points from your dexterity score as you're just filling up with food. We're going to go to round 2. However, make your roll. There will be a slight complication, though, and we're going to see what happens. So make your snacks roll. You're at 1.
37 out of 60. So regular.
Second, roll a d10 and deduct that from your dexterities. You're just filling up on pie. The rest of you guys,
3.
as everybody's chanting, you see that Dean Zare appears. Eating, fornicating, drinking. This is unacceptable in a university setting. And you see his head swollen. He's got kind of rippling veins that are coming across. Even like the edges of his like blazer are starting to rip and tear. He looks strange. His head is physically larger than it should be. Stop that at once, young man. On the next roll, monster, if the dean is still present, after you make your roll, your successes. No, I'm sorry. I misspoke. While the dean is present, you're going to get double penalty die to your snack rolls for the ritual.
Can
So
one of them stop him?
I'd like you to make your roll, and then the rest of you, if you want to, how do you want to get rid of the dean? He's currently there, so make your snacks roll with double penalty die. You're at 2 successes.
Can I, before I do my next roll, can I yell, lay off, I'm hungry, and I'll fling some mashed potatoes at him.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, give me a throw roll. I like that.
Throw. There it is. Oh, I've got a penalty on that. I got a 20, and then I got a 57. Both of them still pass.
All right. The mashed potatoes hit the dean, who snarls like a lion. Someone in the crowd goes, "Food fight!" and things erupt in chaos. Pizzas everywhere. What are the 4 of you, the rest of you, doing to try to get rid of the dean while Monster is going to get into his thing? The dean.
I'm
Dolly,
gonna yell, "Crowd surf the dean!"
Oh yeah, we want to throw him into the crowd of the food fight. Just pick him up and shove him
Take
in
him
there.
out of the house outside of where it broke, where the wall's out, and just crowd surf him out.
Okay,
And
I
just
love
yell
this.
like, "Go!"
I love this. So what I'd like the 4 of you to do is the crowd's into it. They're happy to do a food fight crowd surf on the dean, but you're gonna have to physically move him, and he's gonna try to do something else. So I'd like to know dexterity order. Who is first officially? Kegs, what do you have for your dex?
50.
50. Dolly? Okay, 55.
55.
Megatron?
60.
Megatron, no, Zorro, you're first. The dean is...
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pick him up, or just shove him into the crowd, start just getting him in there.
All right. Please go ahead and give me I'll do a fighting brawl roll maybe, or even
Awesome.
strength, your choice. Fighting brawl.
So just with the power of the energy of the booze and all the cool students and hot chicks watching, I am in beast mode, and I am gonna try to beast mode him into the crowd. So I get a double bonus dice to my strength here.
Right, hell yeah.
Which means I got an 04. So that's an extreme.
Oh, everybody's having a drink. The dean.
Everyone drink.
The dean goes,
I gotta wash it down.
The dean falls back. However, he's getting crowd surfed out, but he begins to berate you. Young man, your money will never save you. I need you to make an opposed power roll against the dean.
Okay, and thanks to that drink, I am in God mode, which means I also have my superpowers. So I might use those here if this doesn't work. Or wait, actually, well, do I have to declare that? If I want one of my superpowers is throw money at your problems, which is to use credit rating in place of any skill. I would like to use credit rating in lieu of power here.
Perfect. You skin that cat how you want to do it. Maybe you pay somebody to stand in front of your temples. I don't know.
Literally, I'm like, here, you and you, help me fucking outstare this guy.
All right, you use it. You use your credit rating instead of power, and then you reduce your credit rating.
So I reduced it by 10. However, that is a hard success since I used power rating instead.
Wonderful. The dean only got a regular success. You have withstood his beratement as he yells as they crowd surf him out of the way. Monster, you can finish the thing unimpeded by the dean.
All right, then I will do so. Oh, so go ahead, Monster.
Okay.
Sorry.
Where am I? I'm sorry. I'm looking at the
no problem.
snack. All right, I got a 50 out of 60.
Third, remember, reduce your dex by a D10 as you're just engorging. They're bringing lobster thermidor your way, chicken pot pie, chicken cacciatore, a bunch of pastas.
Ah, it's so heavy, but okay.
Keep going. You're at 3 out of 5.
All right. 31 out of 60.
Oh,
So
you
that's
can spend
still just regular.
You can spend
You
one
can spend
luck to
luck.
make it and finish it off if you want.
Oh, can I? Yeah,
Yep.
I'll do that then.
Perfect. Boom.
I've only got 5
Um,
luck, so
Okay. That's all right.
I've got 4.
I'm just
Perfect.
watching you eat. Oh, chicken fried steak and extra gravy, my favorite.
Oh, they give you a final wafer thin piece of
Mint?
a mint. Yeah, you lose the D10 of your dex, but you kind of puke up into your mouth this giant thing that you pull out, and it is the green. It is the key of ingurgitation. The green appetite is the gemstone it's made of. The green appetite key of ingurgitation. Oh, dearie, I'm so glad you enjoyed your meal. Now, if you'll excuse me, me and the bingo ladies are off to blow a bunch of guys in the bathroom. Ta-ta! And they leave the kitchen. What would you like
Isn't
to
one
do?
of these things sex? Are we going to have sex for one of these rooms?
Yes,
Yes,
one
one
of
of them
them
is-
was sex.
With carnal pleasures.
Oh boy, let's do that one last.
That's in the living room. That's in the living room. The living room's closer, so I will say you could get that one out of the way.
Take
And
one
I
for
think
the
I remember
boys.
something, and I think I remember something about drugs.
Yes, drugs on the veranda, sex in the living room.
I'm no good with drugs. Would that be our flirt?
Guys, I think I'll be
flirt?
fine.
It's flirt, yeah.
My
I can
flirt's
flirt.
the highest.
Well, yeah, my flirt's also my highest.
I've got the 80.
And
Yeah,
I'm going to
I've
say
I've got the 80 also.
this is the one that we don't have to get into gory detail about. We can just make some rolls and don't have to get into the deets because that can be uncomfortable. So if somebody wants
But
to just do
why
that one and get it out of
not?
the way, what's that?
For the
Why
flirt one.
not?
Oh, you want to get full full
I've actually,
penetration. Let's do it.
Don't we? But we both have 2 bonus dice on our flirt as well. So
Yeah.
all right. So Zoro and I make out.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. If you two want to
We
make
both
out,
got the highest.
Sure.
that's fine. Yeah. You guys go into the living room, and there's a bunch of nuns that have come on like a bus tour, and they're singing "Kumbaya." And yeah, they see you guys, and they're like, "Oh, those two look like they're about to make out."
Yeah, we just we invite some more people in. We make it a whole thing.
Oh, okay, cool. And they invite,
is it-
and they're like, "Get Father McNulty." And Father McNulty comes in. He's a 65-year-old priest. He's like, "Oh, are you two lads going to make out? That's wonderful. Do you mind
Yes,
if
you
I
are trying to-
watch? That's my thing."
Of course it is.
Perfect. And he gets a fat cigar and like a bottle of bourbon,
What
sits
the
in a chair, and he's like, "Begin."
Does he unbutton his pants too?
No, he unbuttons his
Right.
shirt collar, but he leaves the little white thing there. Oh yes.
We're all going to hell.
Yeah, so we're making flirt rolls.
Yep, one person chooses
okay.
to make flirt rolls.
So I guess I'll do them this time. I guess if you want. Yeah.
Can we maybe alternate because we both
yeah.
have the same score?
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
there you go.
fine. I'm fine with that.
All right, here
I'm
I'll
fine
do
with
the
that.
first one. You do the second one.
All right, roll it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I got a 28 on the first one, so that's a hard.
Is that hard? Okay, that's
Yeah.
2 hard successes. I love it.
okay?
It's
Now,
hard.
Monster, you want to do the second one?
Phrasing, but yes, it's your.
I got a 6, which is when I get 3 rolls to see if I get it. So
Mhm.
I think that's the best roll I'm going to get. That is the best roll I got. So that is easily an extreme.
That
drink.
finishes it off. Everybody has a drink. Even Father McNulty goes, was that good for you? Because that was good for me. Hey, and the nuns are playing guitar. As you guys make out and you pull your mouths away, and there's that spit string of saliva between your
Oh,
two
gross.
lips,
Okay.
between your mouths, the red carnelian key of carnality is somehow in both of your mouths at the same time.
Ah,
Um,
I hope we don't remember this tomorrow.
Wait,
what's everybody's
okay.
drink score at? Where are we?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm assuming the drinking happens after this because,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like Zoro's gonna be like, that was an experience, and then has a drink, and then immediately barfs.
You're
Guys,
Puke
I'm actually-
City.
I just hit Puke City.
All right, and the nuns clap as you vomit. Perfect.
I just hit
Dolly?
superpower.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm in Puke City as well.
Okay.
Guys, this
Puke
is
City.
easy. I'm just sitting back at 11. Like, I'm not drunk.
Oh
You're
wait,
drunk.
wait.
Everything's
Wait.
fine.
I'm bad at math. Wait, sorry, I didn't hit Puke City yet. Oh God. Wait, no, I'm at Amnesia Town. Sorry, I can do math.
Okay, so you're never gonna remember this, yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
God, no. I mean, yes? Question mark?
Kegs, what's up?
I can lower your roll by 3 using my superpower.
Mm-hmm.
You could lower our rolls by 3?
Just
That's a
one
superpower.
person's, but you all drank, so you
Only
can pick
one.
one person to lower it by 3.
Yeah, so Zoro, if yours the highest,
Okay. Yeah, does anybody got worse than Amnesia Town? Okay, word. Thank you. Okay, I can still remember. I'm just hilarity ensues.
I'm
All right.
Guys, I'm pretty sober. Actually, I'm going to remember all of this. And
sorry for you.
sorry
I've
for
been
you.
chugging mushrooms, and I've been like doing like some really serious shit, and I'm fine. Like-
Did Megatron film that?
Yes, I did.
Excellent. E.T. walks in, he sees you, he's like, did you guys just fucking make out? Let me see
No,
that.
we just made
Megatron.
out. We
That's
didn't
fucking
fucking
hot
make
as
out. We
hell.
just made out.
Well, that's hot as hell. Let me see that video. Megatron, can you give me a copy of that?
Oh
for-
God, you took a video of that Megatron.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Wait,
you're not
we
allowed.
gotta-
You're not allowed to break that video out unless everybody at the party's blackout.
Maybe we like start a website where people can go to like watch
No.
people
No.
make it. Like
No.
they'd be fans. They'd be
No.
only their fans.
I don't want this. I don't want.
No,
Listen.
We could-
but
hey,
you only
we
want it
could
to
make-
happen on your
Okay.
certain space. I
Listen,
think.
Zoro gets around. That's fine.
yeah.
But letting a priest watch, that's Zoro does not fuck with that.
Son, anytime you need to do confession, Father McNulty's here for you.
Oh, sorry. What church do you do confession at again? No, just so I just
Great. And he crowd surfs away. He jumps.
No, I'm
into
not. No, I need to know so I can tell all my friends to never go to this church.
He's gone. And E.T. is like, fuck me. I saw Ronald and the Dean running around. They look crazy. Ronald's like 7 feet tall or something. This is fucking nuts, man. And people in the basement, it's like a wood chipper down there, like some kind of horror movie. What the fuck is going on, guys?
That's a
I
sphere
don't know,
of
something-
annihilation, man.
Sphere.
I
of
think that we are all
annihilation.
just taking too many drugs right now. What is
I
the
don't wanna
last
think
thing
about that
we got to
hole.
do?
Drugs
What? Oh, I'm really not good at that.
and the
Is
veranda.
that out on the porch?
Dolly, it's time for you to shine.
I think I'll be okay, guys. Don't worry. I'm fine. It's like, I just do
All
a
right,
bit
out
of a
to the
stretch and a little
veranda.
bit of a toss.
You push your way out to the veranda where people
I'm
are still
walking out.
spinning the wheel of drugs. And then no matter what they get, it's like somebody is making magic mushroom and ayahuasca sandwiches that people are nibbling on, like finger foods. They're like, Dolly, man, you're back. Oh, man, I missed you. I've been to fucking outer space and shit, man. But no party's better than this one, dude.
Yeah, it's so awesome, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm here. Have you seen any fucking ghosts?
Dude, I see them all around. The ghost of fucking Abraham Lincoln's over there. I see him, and he points to the goat pen, and the goat goes, nah.
I don't see it, but yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I just turn around and I look at everybody, and I'm like, "So, guys, what do you need me to do?"
Take drugs.
Drugs and sing.
Somebody gives you an ayahuasca sandwich. It's magic mushrooms and ayahuasca. Oh, and they're using they're putting a little bit of like cocaine on top of it and some PCP. And he smushes and he's like, "Here you go."
Hatch. Throw
All
it
right.
back.
Make I need ritual rolls for drugs.
Drugs. Okay.
We need to get up to
Yeah,
5.
are there any bonuses for that?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, no bonuses for drugs, just drugs. Let's see how it goes. I got a 63 on an 80, so I'll pass.
Pass. Keep making rolls until you get through. With every roll you make, you lose 1 hit point. So you made a roll, you lost a hit point. So
Okay. That's 38, so that's a hard.
it's 2. You lose a hit point. Things are starting to blur. It's like you're entering the
Okay.
end phase of 2001. Like the lines are starting to go crazy. You feel this
I'm
intense
like, oh,
traveling,
shit.
like you're blasting through the cosmos.
I just kind of sit back and I'm like, fuck, and I just pull out like a joint out of my pocket and I just go.
All right. Give me that. Give me that roll. Might be the finale. You got 2 more.
That was a 36 on an 80, so another hard.
That's 5. You are blasted. You're traveling through outer space. All around you, you see your friends melt away into globs. This house is gone. Suddenly you stop moving and you're standing upon the ruins of the veranda here. Like it looks like the the house has been eradicated. It's this wasteland around you, except for the veranda. Above you, there's weird planets with rings. It looks like you're in a blacklight poster. There's nothing here except this extreme desolation. In the distance, you can barely make out these mountains, like the silhouettes of them. And then you see one of the mountains kind of shudder, and these giant wings kind of come out of this mountain silhouette. And whatever it is like this titanic figure standing up, and it's coming towards you, walking. You hear this booming of its footsteps. It's like the size of a city. It's beyond Godzilla. It's massive beyond scale. You see it's got, instead of a face as it approaches, this octopoid head with suckers and tentacles, big dragon wings, and it's coming towards you fearsome. It's got a fist the size of a city is coming at you like a meteor here. Flashes of color everywhere. It's truly insane. It reaches out and stops and it's like, "What's up? What's up, bro?
Fucking right,
You
bro.
gonna fucking leave me hanging? Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah. Fuck, dude. You're not gonna drop trow, are you?"
No, I take the joint out of my mouth and I pass it.
Fucking sick. And it's huge. So this joint is like dwarfed and it's some good fucking shit. Hell yeah. You know, everybody that comes to fucking visit me at the end of the time is like some crusty old wizard, and they take off their fucking clothes and they're like, "Oh, take me." And I fucking hate it. Thanks, man. You're the first one that gave me it. That's good, dude, bitch. Here you go, bro. So what brings you by, man, to the end of time here? You must be like really stoned.
Yo, man, I just ate an ayahuasca sandwich.
Ayahuasca sandwich is fucking hype, dog. Yeah, are you doing a fucking ritual or something?
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Did you come for a key?
I think there were some people singing. Yo, you got a key?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm a little blitzed right now. I could go for just like a small ounce or something. You mean a key?
Oh no,
Bro,
if you want to do bumps, bro, we can do. I got space cocaine. It's It's fucking great. It's good stuff. You want to do space cocaine with me?
Hell yeah.
And he like pulls out again Looney Tune style this like salt shaker, and it's this mystical stuff. There's skulls in it and screaming as he pours it, and he pours this huge line that's like 30 miles long, and he gives you like a little dab that you can put on your skin. He's like, bro, fucking buckle up. And he snorts it, even though he's an octopus and has no nostrils. Somehow he snorts it. How about yourself? Would you like to do space cocaine? You can hear the souls of the damned screaming inside of it.
Be fucking rude not to. And I just go,
You don't know how long you are in this warp trance. You think maybe 1 trillion years you've spent with Cthulhu in this alternate reality of insanity. You've learned secrets beyond which some dude shows up and he's like, I'm Randolph Carter, and Cthulhu backhands him away. Wild stuff, man. You see ships, you see the cats of Ulthar, you travel beyond time and reality itself to something else. And then he's like, well, my friend Dolly, this has been fun, but time's coming to an end here, my friend. I'm sorry. My fucking stepdad, he's on me. He's like, when are you going to wake up and destroy humanity? I'm like, fuck you, Azathoth. You're not my real dad. But you know what? I think you got some business that you got to tend to, brother. Here you go. It's the blue indigo or the lapis key of entheogenesis, and it's yours, my friend. But as one parting gift, I know everything because I'm beyond knowledge itself. Ask me any question and I'll answer it for you truthfully.
Fuck. What color panties is Britney Spears wearing right now?
Fucking, you're never going to believe this. White. And with that, it explodes. You guys, the rest of you see that Dolly he's just stood stock still for the past like 40 seconds and then goes, "Ugh," and has this blue key in his possession. People in the party are going crazy. It's wild stuff, man.
We got the keys.
My eyes are just like perpetually like open. Like I'm not blinking. I can't blink. My eyes are just open.
Are you good? Well, like you have a bad trip?
I'm fucking right, man. I'm the best I've ever been and not been. Ever will be. Ever not been. I'm fucking fantastic.
Cool.
Okay,
Guys,
dude.
we did it. Now what are we supposed to do with the keys?
I think we're supposed to take him down to the plinth, if I remember correctly.
I don't think it matters what we do with we've had them forever.
All right, let's go. What? Let's go.
Well done, Dolly. Well done. Whatever you did.
Good job. Yeah, whatever you did.
Just don't touch the sphere, man.
You push your way through the house. People are flooding down to the basement, and you have to push your way through. You get down there, and I'll need Monster, Kegs, Dolly, and Zora to make sanity rolls as you see this crack in reality that's now grown to be probably like 5 feet tall. It's this like 5 feet tall, maybe 2 feet wide. People are still coming up to it, and they're like limboing into it, and just a chipper shredder blood shooting. You're probably wading through like 5-6 inches of blood in this chamber. People are going crazy.
I failed by 2 points.
You failed by 2 points. Okay. I need you to lose a D6 sanity for me, monster.
4.
Okay. Kegs, Dolly, Zorro, any failures on your sanity roll?
I'm on hilarity ensues, so I get double bonus die to sanity checks. So that's a pass for me.
Perfect. You
also
lose
failed.
1.
I got an extreme success, guys.
Oh!
Drink!
I rolled a 12.
Everybody has a drink.
Okay.
If you succeeded, you lose 1. If you failed, you lose a d6.
Okay.
Well, I just got to 15, so my superpower just activated.
Nice.
All
I
right.
got to 16, so
Okay, I lost 4 sanity, but I'm still only at hilarity ensues.
So for
I
Megatron,
swear
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
cheating with these dice rolls, guys, but I can't get past 11. Like, I'm still at I'm not drunk, you're drunk.
I
What
got
is your-
stuck
And
at
I've had 10
9 for a
drinks.
long time.
what is your
I have
drink?
10.
Oh shit! And you rolled
My
a 1.
drink's at 10.
You just take a drink yourself
time
if you want
I
to keep getting up.
It's like I'm fine. It's just hilarious that I can't get past
Can't
11
get
and
it.
I'm just this and I'm this high.
That's
That's
really-
why it's,
that's funny.
you're taking too many drugs. You can't get drunker.
Have transcended drunk.
Perfect. So Megatron, do you want to activate your power? You could run up real quick and just get this thing done, or it's in the basement if you want.
Yeah, it's probably in the basement. I go, I finally figured it out. I rush over and see me pull out of the corner the robot I brought with me. And I go a couple twists, couple times, and I pull out my remote and go click, and the robot
You're
activates.
ready for activation, Master.
Yes!
You now have a robot. The robot can follow your commands, do what you want it to do. Let me grab its stats here that I can just tell you real quick. Oh, come on, man. Where are you at, robot? There we go. Your robot butler has a strength of 90. It can, here, I'll tell you what, I will just send you its stat block here in 1 second. But your robot is active that you can use to do whatever you want with it.
Cool.
There we go. You get down to the basement, you see this intense scene, but even worse, now that you've done the robot, between you and the plinth, the Dean and Ronald stand. However, they're not like they were. The Dean's head is swelled up to like triple its size. It's covered in rippling veins. He's floating off the ground a little bit. His eyes are full yellow. Ronald is about 7, 8 feet tall. His limbs have grown long and lanky. He's muscular. He's got tusks. And the Dean is like, Omega House! And we go into a essentially turn by turn as they're going to prevent you from trying to get to the plinth. You can fight them, run past them, etc. But I have everybody's things. But Monster, what was your dex currently? I know it's
my
dropped.
deck is now at 51.
51. Okay, so Zorro, you are still first.
Yes, I'm drawing my rapier. I got the rapier in one hand, the fire sword, the fire key, like in the hand, like another sword, and I'm like, avast! And I'm gonna go and try and like start dueling the fucking Dean to get him out of the way.
Okay, you're attacking the Dean.
Yeah, with my sword, because I am an Olympic fencer. At least drunk me thinks I am.
Go ahead and give me that roll. The Dean is going to not fight back or anything. He's saving his stuff.
What? Okay, well he's gonna get in. Boom! All right, so I got a 25, so that's a hard success with my sword.
Hell
How
yeah.
much damage does the rapier do?
Say D8. D8
Okay.
plus damage bonus.
Sweet. So that's I gotta get my D8.
Just went up and stabbed him.
Yeah, fucking yeah. All right. Ooh, okay, so that is a total. That is 7 damage for the first attack.
7 damage. You stab the Dean. He goes, "Ah! Ah!" And rainbow blood pours out of him where you stabbed him. Crazy town. You had a 70. Our next one down, I believe. Kegs, what did you have for yours? I don't have yours. 50.
I'm last. I'm 50.
Kegs, Dolly. I think Megatron is next.
Yes. Which one of them is closest? Is either one of them about within 5 feet of the sphere?
We'll say they're probably both of them are near
All
the
right.
sphere here.
All right. I tell the robot, beer spray.
Okay, roll your beer spray roll for your robot.
As you see this beautiful uh, beer, shooting a stream of delicious beer from its mouth causes the target to make an opposed strength roll or be knocked 5 feet back.
Oh,
So I'll roll his strength,
yep.
and I got a hard success.
That is incredible. I crit failed. I got a 100 for Ronald. So describe this scene for me. Ronald, he's huge.
Yeah, the
And
robot just shoots this beer stream of beer. Ronald, being a teetotaler, is like trying to keep it away from him, and then gets sprayed back, hits the sphere, and very much like the scene from Hellboy when the Nazi hit the sphere, psst,
yep,
the gate.
gone. You see Ronald's feet shoot out. The crowd around go, oh, Ronald blood orgy, and the drum starts going, and they bathe in Ronald's blood, start drinking it. And the dean goes, "You killed my stepson, Omega House." We go down to I believe Dolly, but let me see. Dex, Dolly, you're next.
I have no idea what to do in this situation. I am gonna take a drink.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my action to take a drink.
Some guy walks by with like a bottle of well, I don't know, absinthe, just full absinthe, and
That's actually his favorite drink. Yeah, it's absinthe.
Okay,
So he
six,
just
six,
takes it.
six.
He just starts chugging it,
Yeah,
All
get
right,
that
give me that.
wormwood action.
and
You can do your thing. We now go down.
superpowers. I've got superpowers.
I believe Monster at a 51. You are next.
Okay. I'm going to walk forward towards the dean and go, Dean, calm down. And I'm going to kick him in the balls.
Ah! Okay, give me your roll. I'm not going to. He's not going to resist this or anything. Or actually, he can. No, he's not. He's saving his stuff.
I got a 54 out of 80. So it's
Okay.
regular.
Regular.
That's
Perfect.
brawling, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roll your damage up as you kick him in the nuts. He's like, ah, ooh.
What is my damage bonus? Where is my damage?
You should have
I do
huge
have it.
one.
Yeah.
Who thought that
5
the dean
plus
had balls?
8.
8 points of damage. Hot monkeys. That is great. You hit him in the balls. He goes, "Ah!" like that. He crumples. He stops floating. His head's still pulsating. I'll get you, Omega Kappa. Kegs, down to you. What are you doing? The dean is on his last nuts, I guess.
I'm going to take a drink too. So
Okay.
I approach the dean, saying, "Dean, it's party time," and give him a right hook.
Oh, sick. Go ahead and do that for me.
That's a regular success.
Regular success. Go ahead and roll that damage as you pop him.
That's 4 points of damage.
Oh, and that takes him over his threshold. Without him even getting to go, you guys knock him, but he goes, and falls over.
Nice.
And someone's like, dude, you just fucking killed the dean.
Let's go, Kegs!
Let's go. High five.
Kegs.
The hole in Raley grows bigger. You can just see like maybe the dawn, like out of a hole in the floor, whatever, up the stairs, dawn light starting to peek over as this night is wearing on here. DJ Faircrotch going crazy. The hole in Raley getting bigger. People running up to fuck it. But you have 5 keys. What do you guys do?
Put them in?
Guys, we have to put
Does the top of the plinth look like there's places that the keys fit?
Sure. Yeah. It's like a pizza with 5 indentations. There's no
They fit in
holes,
here.
but they fit right through the thing.
I'll
pull
slam my
out.
key.
I go,
All right. I assume the 5 of you put your keys
Yep.
in. They go into the plinth and you could turn them. And with that, the hole in around like blasting energy comes out, a purple light, strange. All of a sudden it goes zoot, and then it just disappears forever. And everybody stops. DJ Firecrotch stops. Everybody's looking around covered in blood. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Oh my God. People are freaking out here. They start to scream. The house is rumbling above you a little bit. Dust is falling from the ceiling. A chunk of masonry kind of falls off here, falls onto the dean. It looks like things are collapsing. People start screaming and running out. What are the 5 of you doing?
It's coming down. I run.
I'm
to
yelling,
the-
earthquake!
We get out of here.
Come,
Save the
robot.
goat.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yes,
run, everyone, run.
People are screaming. They're running out. People are nude, covered in blood, covered in puke. Just this insane crowd. Like thousands of people rush out of this house like rats fleeing from a ship. And you guys stop. ET's there with you. Just in time, you turn around. You see the house kind of collapse into itself into a flaming pit in the ground. The crowd goes, whoa, like that. And with that, we're going to get to our epilogue for Omega Kappa Die. In the aftermath of this party gone awry, as people are starting to shuffle off, take that walk of shame home as the dawn light comes, I'd like in that moment, let's not advance time, but what do you do in that moment as the crowd's dispersing? Like ET will come up and be like, bros, fuck, we're going to need another house. What are y'all doing? I'll tell you what, I'll make it even one better. We're going to go Animal House style. Monster, you're first. Roll me a d5, so d10 divided by 2.
So I rolled a 5. That would be 2.5 or 3.
A 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. So I'm going to send this directly to you and copy. Monster, and you can give us a little as you freeze frame and like a shit-eating grin or something, you can read off exactly what your ending is. ET's like, oh fuck guys, what are we gonna do? And we cut over to Monster. Give me your freeze frame face.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
okay, so Colin Thompson, NASA Astreus mission astronaut, first human to experience sexual intercourse with an alien life form.
That appears at the bottom of the screen, and then we cut back. There's some guy looking around like in Saving Private Ryan for his arm, and he finds it. He goes, "Oh God!" And we'll cut over to Kegs. Give me a D10 and re-roll if you get a 5.
What, 4?
4. Okay, Kegs. I'm gonna send this to you. Kegs. Okay. And as you're kind of looking around, give us what your freeze frame looks like, and then what text displays at the bottom of the screen.
Like
Drunk as
drunken?
hell. Yeah.
Drunk as him. Okay, Ronan Maloney, founder, Kegs Industries, net worth $69 billion.
Sick. You see Nyarlathotep goat is just eating a glass bottle, like choking it down. Dolly, give me a roll. Let's do you. 4 or 5, like, essentially it's a D5. So a 2 or 3 is out.
10.
10, you're at the end. Okay, perfect. This is perfect for you. I love that you rolled this. Dolly. Here you go. And show us what your freeze frame looks like, and then you can give that a read off.
He's just going.
Love it.
Just staring at it. Okay. Real name is Kurt Kowalski. He's the leader, founder, and most high prophet of the People's Celestial Temple, the world's fastest growing religion and MLM.
Perfect. Megatron, how about yourself?
Right. 9. Do we divide it by something?
That is perfect.
All right.
This one's kind of it's kind of funny that you rolled that one too.
All right. Where'd it go?
Should be in the
All right.
yeah. Give us your
yes.
freeze frame.
Berg Egbert, role-playing game podcaster and influencer, 8 wives.
Nice.
Oh, happy.
And then by default, Zorro, you get the last one here.
All right. Yeah,
I think
I think Zorro's gonna be maybe like I don't know if the Nyarlathotep's big enough to Nyarlathogoat's big enough to ride, but he's gonna try to ride Chaos or put like one of the shorts like staunches on there.
Yeah.
With the rapier out, like yeah. And I think that's where the freeze frame will be. And so it's Bruno Rutherford, President of the United States of America, 3 non-consecutive terms.
Perfect. And with that, the Omega Kappa Die rap theme song begins to break. As we finish up, the 5 of you are in the ruins of this rubble. The crowd's dispersing. There's a big fat guy with like a walrus mustache and a monocle. He's dressed for some reason as the New Year's baby comes out. And he's like, excuse me, gentlemen, are you the members of the Omega Kappa Pi fraternity?
Omega Kappa Pi.
Yes, we are.
Yeah?
Wonderful. Well, I'm Herbert Worthington of the Scholarship Board. That was one hell of a party. And all I have to say is, and he reaches into his diaper and he pulls out handfuls of money and he throws them in the air. Scholarships for everyone. And the crowd, And with that, we will officially end Omega Kappa Die. Thank you all for playing. That was a ton of fun.
Wow.
Cool.
That was really awesome.
I really liked the drunk thing. I mean, it's.
Thank you.
I'm wondering how you could use that in other games too.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'd get to the drive-through just for that.
So, was Nyarlathotep important, or was he just kind of fun?
I have a what I call the super secret probation ending. The double super secret ending, I'm sorry, which I can, it's just text. I can read it to you if you'd like a final capstone on this whole thing.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the earth shakes. The flaming ruins of the house rumble and burst as Dean Zare, now 70 feet tall, bursts from the rubble. Omega House! He roars, murder in his giant eyes. Spying you in the crowd, he raises his massive fists, ready to destroy you and your frat for good. This looks like the end, gang. Just then, a lone bleating is heard. A shaggy black shape launches itself into the air with a bizarrely human scream. Ah, ah, ah! Horns pierce the Dean's chest with a final no! He explodes into a rain of blood and viscera. Nyarlathotep walks up to you in a strange bleeding voice, says, "Hell of a party, my dudes." And that is the final double super secret ending to Omega Kappa Die.
I love that goat.
That goat's great.
Honestly, Thom, my design philosophy for this was, instead of a sandbox, I call it a toy box. Like there's just a bunch of weird shit in there, and the GM and the players can do whatever they want with it. So Nyarlathotep isn't important, but he's a fun toy to play with.
He's definitely fun to have in the story.
Yeah, yeah. And Zorro, maybe if you'd gotten your drunk superpower earlier, you could have ridden him into battle too.
I wanted to. I didn't think of. I didn't get it till later.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
How far did we all get? I got up to 13 drinks, and I got up to 17 in my drunk effects.
Yeah, I got to 14, and I got to 17.
Yeah, I got to
11
13
and 15.
drinks and to 15 to my superpower.
18 for me.
Wow.
18, 6.
Yeah, because you did the drinking. So yeah, for the ritual.
I really wanted to do the superpower though. I wanted to make that like soul snorting like space coke and tried to shove it in the dean's nose. It was going to be like my next thing if it got up to me. I was going to say, "Have a good trip, Dean."
Hell yeah! Your superpower is you can make art and it becomes reality, right? Is what you have? Is that?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. They were fun. This is definitely not a serious Call of Cthulhu investigation. This is wild stuff, but I'm glad y'all had fun. This was great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was amazing.
Lessig, what was your secret power? Your super?
I could lower the drunkenness level.
Oh, that's right. That's
any
right.
of my members.
And Oren, what was your superpower?
Being able to finally fix my robot. And have
that robot was
so
clutch
cool
at the end. Like you don't know you don't know how much trouble you took off the board with that. That was amazing.
I figured the
JD,
beer
what
stream
was
was
yours?
the best way.
Oh, I could throw money at problems, or I got really good ride and sword. So that's why I was like, I'll use the sword at the end because it like made my ride and sword go from 40 to 80.
And
I had
mine
Olympic
was
dreams.
and mine was ain't got time to bleed. I reduce all my hit point damage by an additional 2 points.
Yeah, yours is the simplest, but yeah.
So that's 3 because you would have already gotten I'm a god by then. So you're reducing every hit by 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Monster Ronald at the end hits like a fucking dump truck. So I've seen the jock character like 1v1 him with that soaking up the damage. So that's super fun because Ronald Monster I think has a brawl of 70 and then he does like 2d6 damage with each hit or something. But if you're reducing by 3, that can be in your favor pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, you can kill him. So, yeah.
All right. Our players included Oren Meyer, Dakota Poole, Lessig, Fieldsher, JD Dos Passos, and myself with Colin Richards as the Keeper of Arcane Lore. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon page, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows, and leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.